makes me uncomfortable. Guess the feelings are mutual. To feel something so sweet in the thick midsummer heat, swallowed out by the undertow, washed up right onto the shore. Tide came in like the sea and washed all over me. We're not holding back. Any hesitancy we had to the fast lane will lose track. I hope you won't crash. Second gear into holes I drive. Second gear into, second gear into. Lips said, let's take it slow. Heart sets another tone, and I hate getting vulnerable, but you can have my whole soul. And we're not holding back. Any hesitancy.
Yo, what's up everyone? How's everyone doing today? Welcome, good morning. I'm in college, by the way, my Chichi hit it 1.1 million. Sheesh, let's go. Chichi is the best character, let's be real. Chichi is the best. No hate on Chichi. The most hated character, but also the most OP. Let's be real, right? Wait, is that even possible? Like 1.1 million? Oh, yeah, also wait, you're in college? Interesting. Wait, didn't school ended? Wait. I'm pretty, oh, actually, no, maybe like this week is ending, right? I think like you can watch anytime, up to you. Wait, didn't school ended like... Or actually maybe it's ending this week, right? Is it like the last day or something? Dude, I don't even know. Ah, school ends today, okay. Yeah, 24 of June. I failed my... Wait, what year are you in college, Fever? Yesterday... Yo, what's up, Zynox? The word works in my plan. Yesterday, I told Emilie quest, you told no, but here we go. Yeah, dude, I say no, but I didn't know. Like, I was like then thinking what the fuck I should do. And then I was like... You know what? Zynox was right. We should be doing Emilie quest. Zynox knows what he's talking about. Daniel lose from speed. Oh, I watched that live stream, yeah. Did you watch it in live stream, Zynox? Stirbst Turbole car mechanic. What? Oh, you pay what? Wait, it costs like 300 bucks or something. Let's go. No, that's fucking good, because I'm gonna do the same thing, to be honest. I'm kind of the same. I mean, I didn't do the same thing, but like, I will be doing that same thing. I almost blew up the car. Okay, yo, nah. Hashtag Genshin players. I'm doing yo, Zyle, didn't you say yesterday that you have done the Yerland story quest yesterday, or you were doing it? I'm pretty sure you say that. Anyway, there was some big news in Genshin Impact yesterday. Genshin Impact actually released something. It's from Not Cry. They showed the first character who's coming in Not Cry. And I'm talking about Inefa. Did any guys of you guys saw that? Inefa. She will come as the Not Cry character. Now, to be honest, I haven't read anything here yet, so I have no clue what she's all about. But this is something I saw yesterday, and she kind of remind me of Shenhe. Like, she kind of reminds me of Shenhe. But apparently she's like android, so she's like a robot or something like that. Not sure, like maybe she's like semi. Yeah, look at that. She got like a robot arm. But like her body, like her. Okay, like yeah, she's robot, right? I think she's fully robot. It's just that, you know, that AI shit, right? They put the fake mask on so that it looks kind of like human. I started yesterday, but I didn't complete. Wait, who start a quest and don't complete the quest on the first day? That Noelle looking chair, I already saw leak gameplay. Oh, I didn't saw anything. I saw her in leaks. Yeah, that's my first time seeing Inefa. That's my first time seeing her. Yeah, I never seen any leaks for her yet. I mean, I'm not watching leaks, right? So, this is Elixir Spear. She's a robot. Bro, stop with the ads. Yo, you should not be getting ads, like not many ads anymore. The ads will always appear, Fever, but like, I actually lower them. Like, I did the lowest amount. So maybe like 1 ad per hour or something. So you should not spam it. To be honest, I haven't tested out. I mean, it's kind of hard to test it out. Like, the only way I can test it if I can put laptop in front of me and like literally look at my live stream, seeing how many ads I will get, right? That's like the one thing I can do. Bam. Okay. What is she all about? Inefa? Boom Boom Thunderwave. Okay, maybe she does. Okay, boom boom. So she maybe does some explosion. Like the attack, she might does like some explosion. Maybe like similar to Cleave, you know. Maybe a spear hits and then explodes. I can see that. Multifunctional robot for domestic application. Electro Constellation Vanilla Planofolia. Whoa, what? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, let's see what she is. First, you must acknowledge that Inefa is the very best robot in the world. Then you need to respect Inefa's opinion and decision. Also, you have to accept that the clinic Clark Kirk. No, that's not right. Accept that Inefa has the final say in everything she does. You know, in Inefa's external deployment and support agreements, okay? It's been several years since she left. I wonder if she's still following her own path. Did Mother feel the same way when I left on my journey? All those years ago. Unknown author from the ancient journal unearthed in Natlan. Huh. Interesting. If you look like her design, I mean, she's robot, right? If I will choose between a robot and a human being, I'm choosing a human being, okay? I think it's kind of weird being like, you know, can I get a robot? But yo, you know what would be awesome? Okay. It's not quite gonna be, are there gonna be like a lot of robot character? Because I would love to see, maybe you have a team, just like a robots, right? Or maybe like a puppet, right? You can do like Wanderer, Raiden Shogun. I mean, Inefa might be a puppet too, let's be real, okay? And then you do like maybe a robot or maybe like a puppet, puppet team. Not sure it will work, but yo, it will be kind of like the challenge. I already got an ad. She does a new reaction, something named as Lunar Electro. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know what the Lunar... that's my first time hearing it. Her animation are interesting, really? I wonder how she moves, yeah. I mean, she's gonna move maybe like, I don't know. Maybe like a human, but also there's gonna be moments like the animation is gonna be like a robot. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything. To be honest, there's still gonna be 5.8, right? Only if they're gonna skip. Wait, I wanna check something. I wanna check something. Yeah, for version 5.8, but I think wasn't it like there's like 2. No. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. This is one thing that confused me. You know, the version 1 only lasted to 1.6, and then after that they went right to 2.0 to, and then every time it was 2.8. So I'm pretty sure that means that every version is gonna be like 0.0. But it could be also lower. Maybe, I don't know. To be honest, I can see Not Cry being lower. Not Cry I can see being maybe up to 6.6, and then maybe we're gonna go straight to 7.0. But we will see about that. Then I remember I started playing in the game in 1.3. Actually, I can show you. You woke on 2nd, 5th, 2021. 780 days. Oh, actually, yeah. That's how many times I was like logging in the game, right? Yeah. February 5th. February 3rd. Like literally 2 days later I started playing it, which is kinda insane. Right, I actually kinda remember I started playing later at 1.3. I don't really remember it. To be honest, I didn't even play that much in February. I probably logged in like maybe 7 times in total. Cause like I was not like, I just got in, did the first Archon quest, and then like I didn't play it for like 3 days. But then after 1 month I actually got into it. But I'm pretty sure I missed the, yeah, I did miss the event that was happening in all the glitter, sadly. It is what it is, man. The taste of wine is same as I remember. Alright, let's see this. Throughout our history, humankind has made many attempts to mimic the complex working of the life-using mechanism and gears. Okay. It's just like kind of talking about maybe like a backstory. Gods walk into the primordial sea and sinners cast themselves into the abyss, while the ancient king of dragons engraved mind and soul into phlogiston. Maybe it was done out of compassion or ambition, perhaps even the pursuit of eternal sovereignty or the desire to rebel against fate. Compared to that supreme wisdom and power, the workshop is not but a patchwork paradise. Okay, by a lonely child. Compared to the magnificent destiny and design, Inefa was created as the vessel for no such lofty expectation. At least on the eve of her reactivation, her purpose is simple, to serve as a companion. She looks like a 4-star. Okay, she's gonna be a 5-star, right? I don't think they will like showcase the 4-star. I was gonna like the characters who have like the cape. Like I'm a huge fan of capes. Like technically it's not really a cape, but I like when there's something behind, like something is kind of like floating, right? I mean it's like a cape, right? But that's just kind of like her clothing. No, actually it's a cape. I don't think it's like a jacket, you know, you can have like a jacket. But it doesn't look like a jacket. It does look like kind of like a cape, which looks nice. She goes across here. Does that mean she can do healing? Maybe. Yeah, also look at the weapon. Bro. Okay, this weapon is sick. We don't see it, but it chainsaw. Bro, she's gonna chop. I was going to say for 6.0, but rip my wallet. Wait, is she coming in 5.8? Our first Notcar character? Wait. I don't think she's coming in 5.8. I'm pretty sure not. I mean, they did show her before 5.8, so maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, 5.8, really? Damn. And Electro risking hidden behind this interesting vision type. I mean, it makes sense. I think we're gonna see a bunch of Cryo and Electro in Not Cry. And because she's gonna be Electro. I wanna see more, yeah, there's gonna be something with physical damage. That's for sure. What? Oh, man. Oh, one of the Sandra's creation, perhaps? Possibly, but adopted. It seems like she was built by the Clink Clank Room Cake Workshop, which I don't think Sandrum owns, but we never know. Okay, so we don't know. I guess, yeah, we don't know nothing about the lore behind it yet. We don't know, yeah, like, this is like still, like, there's still a lot of mysteries behind Genshin Impact. I think the most things that I hear about Genshin Impact is just like what they think is gonna happening and like what the lore behind is, you know. But that's just like from the public perspective, not from the company perspective, right? It's just so different. Yeah, she's releasing 5.8. Did they ever release character before the new region? You know, when Sumeru got released, did they release a Sumeru version? When Fontaine, okay, I don't know for Fontaine and Natlan, but I'm pretty sure for Sumeru and Inazuma, we didn't got any characters before, you know, when it was released the region. Kazuha? Wait, when was Kazuha released? Which version? Let me see here. 1.6. Oh, damn. Yeah, he did. Kazuha did go to release in 1.6. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Okay, so if Inefa coming and she's gonna be a 5-star, I'm gonna guess. We're probably gonna get in 5.8. Now, if it's actually truly 100% confirmed she's coming in 5.8, I can see we're getting a new story quest of her. Or maybe just like, yeah, we're gonna learn more about Not Cry too. I mean, with each update, we're like learning more about Not Cry. And yeah, you know what? I feel like 0.8 version is kind of like, it's kind of like looking into the next region, but also we're not to the next region. It's just kind of like, yep, get ready. Get ready. The story quest might be in Fontaine. Yeah, we will see about that. We're going to see about that. Alright. Yeah, that's something I want to talk about it. Inefa. She's the Electro, so I'm not sure like what she's gonna do. Like, that's something I'm gonna see in the 5.8 special program. I definitely wanna know more about her. And just like overall getting to Not Cry. It's gonna be really insane. Alright, let's do this. Let's try. Which is like the best character, like mid-ground. I always would pick Nahida. But no, I'm gonna look for other. Wait. I'm gonna try Wanderer. Because Wanderer got released in like 3.3, yeah. Yeah, I think Wanderer is like maybe the best option to pick up for the anime vision. So we know that he's not. And also it's under 3.3. Okay, so it can be like a bunch of other ones. Okay, we already got Zhongli yesterday. We got it on second try, so we know he's not gonna be the guy. But I'm gonna definitely try to get the Geo one next one. And I think Albedo. Ooh, under 1.2, and it's a monster character. She's support? Ooh, that's gonna be good. Oh, you know what? With her weapon, she looks like a DPS character. Can you maybe can play as sub DPS? I'm not sure. Okay, it's a sword user, and it's a no, it's not monster. I mean Leo. Yeah, okay, it's a Leo character with the sword. Nope. That was a good guess. That was a good guess. It's not our prince guy. So it's not Hydro, it's not Geodude Anemo. So we got Cryo, Pyro, and Electro. Wait, with a sword? In Leo character? Let me just figure this out. Wait. No. Bennett cannot be. I was thinking Bennett, but no, it cannot be. But Bennett will actually kind of fit it. Danger? No, Danger did not release. Bro, Danger was released in 3.0, so Danger cannot be. So either it's Pyro, Electro, or Cryo. Danger did not exist back in the days. Chichi and Keqing? Keqing is the one. No, Chichi is not a sword user. Yeah, I think Keqing makes the most sense. She is the sword user. She got released in 1.0. And she's a Leo character. She's Electro, which we didn't got it. And, okay, talents, I don't know what she actually used, but yeah. Oh, not really. Wow, okay. Wow. Bennett is from, yeah, Bennett is from Monstant. Wait, is Chichi a sword user? No, wait, I'm thinking, oh no, I'm thinking Diona. I'm kind of mixing with Diona and Chichi. I was thinking Chichi got the bow. No, Diona got the bow. Yeah, Diona got the bow. Chichi got, yeah, wait, Chichi got the sword, right? Wait, I don't even know. Wait, does she have a sword? No, doesn't she have... Wait. I'm thinking she have that, you know, the book one. Oh no, we cannot have the book one. Wait, no. But let me just see. Are we missing any other guys? So, either is Cryo or Pyro. Wait, what does Shinyan use? Dude, I don't even know. Wait, oh no, she used a big sword. I'm pretty sure she's using big sword. Bro, I hate her so much. I remember her sword. Claymore? Okay, oh. Yeah, Claymore. The big sword one. Yeah, I just remember it. Oh, they added Skirk in the game. Oh, in the Genshin Idol. Let's go, baby. Alright, so the Skirk is like a new character. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna try Chichi. Yeah, I thought that she was like a bow. No, I was thinking that she using the magic spell, whatever. This book, you know, the magic book, whatever. I also got confused, because like, I was thinking a bow user, but I was thinking about Diona. Because like, Chichi and Diona, both are small, both are cryo. It's a little bit confusing, but yeah. Daily code. Monstant Guiding Champion. If someone failed this, you need to start playing the game again. Stop playing the account that you're playing right now. Make a new account and do the Archon quest in Mondstadt again. I mean, bro. That's something that only Ambra is gonna say. If I failed that, I will be quitting the game. Dude, I'm quitting the game. That's like the quote that everyone should like, kind of like remember it. Like, who says that? Wow, thank you. Ability. I can see everything. Yes. This must be a flipping something. You know, that's alloy. That's alloy, right? Ooh, Razor. Razor, I see it. I see the mark. Ooh, wait, huh? Ooh, the first quest I'm just getting in my head right now is Sino. Oh, bro, I'm so good. Bro. First try, second try, first try. Okay, this was five try. It was our beautiful Chichi. I love how Fever came to the stream and said, by the way, my Chichi hit it 1.1 million. It's like Fever know that Chichi is coming, huh? Beautiful, beautiful. That was definitely easy. Quote. This is definitely the most easiest quote you can have. Emoji, it can be like 50-50, right? It can be also other characters, but I think Sino makes the most perfect sense. Ability, yeah, like I couldn't see nothing, but it was really hard to try on the first guess. But then when I see a little bit more about it, I knew it. You're so bad? Oh, come on, Zynox. Don't bully me. Alright, let's do this. Wait. No, before we start the game. Zynox, this is for you. Zynox, tell me the character. You know, I'm gonna challenge you, Zynox. Give me the first character that you're guessing. Bro, I swear to God, if you get first try, I'm quitting the game. If you guess it the first time, I'm quitting the game. Lanyan? Okay. Really best choice. I mean, actually, no, kind of. Yeah. I mean, Anemo. 5.3, 1 arrow down. So, you know, it can be. It's either 4.3 or higher. Or actually, yeah. Or maybe 4.4 and higher. And it's a character that got released under 5.3. And also, it's not from Liu. So it's not Anemo, it's not Liu. What's the next one? now he's thinking everything. Furina? I'm not sure when Furina got to release. 4.2. Okay, it's Hydro. It's from Fontaine. So it's from Fontaine. It's a Hydro region. It's not a sword user. It's not this spell. Also, it got released between 4.3 to 5.2. I mean, bro, like, you have good chance to get this now. I know, don't tell Real. No cheating. No cheating. Actually, if you need help, I'm just gonna, like, scroll the characters. Oh, I should guess Emilie for the first time. Because we're doing Emilie quest. God damn it. Wait, Lene? Wait, how do you... no, Lene. Yeah. Lene. You think Lene, right, Zynox? I mean, Lene doesn't exist. Lene, right? Is that your next guess? I just wanna confirm it. Only if there's like a name that I don't know. Someone called Lene. Okay, yeah. It's a bow user. Okay. It's from Fontaine. It's Hydro. And it's a bow. Remember, it's a Hydro character. Well, now you at least know what weapon he's using. Or she. Come on, Zynox. You got this. I believe in you. Let's go. Let's go. That's my guy. Congrats, Zynox. You're better than me. You're better than me. I got on 5th try, you got on 4th try. Oh wait, Riel, do you wanna try it too? Okay, let's see. Riel, I'm testing you. Okay. What's your guess, Riel? What's your tactic? Let's choose the best Genshin Idol guy. I got on 5th try, I'm the worst guy. Zynox is now the best one, he got on the 4th try. Let's see, Riel, what he's gonna do. I god damn it, music Genshin Impact. Oh, I love this song. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, Riel, are you still here? Uh-oh. Riel's not here. Riel is embarrassed to do Genshin Idol, huh? Yo, Riel, are you here? Actually, if you don't want to do it, you don't need to do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't need to. Emilie? Oh, let's go. Emilie time. Okay. It's not Danger. It's not from Fontaine. Her stats is not main for crit damage. Wait, is Emilie a DP? Okay, you know what? I actually have no clue what Emilie is all about. She's the only 5-star character that I don't know. That's why we're doing the story quest today. And she's still like, she's the only mystery about like what she is. Okay, also she got released in 4.8. And she's a danger character from Fontaine. Wait, that's so interesting. Wait, is she the first character outside of Sumeru that is actually a danger character. Because I'm pretty sure every danger characters are actually in Sumeru. I hate them. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, Baizu is it's in Teyvat. Oh yeah, no, forget what I say. When I just see Kinich and dude, when I see just Kinich and everyone else, I'm like, oh, never mind. I just how Kinich, I'm like, I'm so fucking dumb. God damn it. Okay, so it's from Liu. Also under 1.3. Zhongli. Good guess, good guess. Let's see. Let's go! Third try. Yeah, Uriel. You're the best, Genshin idol. You're the better than Zynox and me. Congrats, man. Now I need to pay you 1,000 primos. Okay, how can I donate you 1,000 primos? Actually, that would, oh man, that would be kind of awesome. In the future, if I can like be a full-time creator, you know, I would be low to do like a Genshin Idol tournament. We will be doing tournament and then, you know, maybe they do like 10 tries, you know, but then they need to try it. Ah man, but it kind of sucks because like Genshin Idol is like RNG base. You know, like if you guess the wrong one at the start, it can fuck you over. Nah, it should be like a different tournament. Maybe emoji, like we can, oh, the quote one. You know, the quote one will be making probably the most sense. Because that's something that you can like have a knowledge about. It's not based on RNG, just like knowledge.
Yep.
That would be awesome. And give me 500? Yeah. You get 5 primos. Let me just find one chest for you, Zynox. How I can give you 5 primos? Let me log into your account and open one chest. You're welcome. Oh man. Okay, let's open one of the standard wish. Let's see what we get. No 4 stars yet, which is kinda sucks. When did I got 4 star last time? So nope. Okay, this was yesterday, yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. In the next 2 pools, we're gonna be able to get. Alright, let me just claim everything that I need to. What else do we need to do? Yeah, we complete everything. Story quest complete. So overall in the events, we complete these test runs. I did complete everything. This one, to be honest, I need to do this. I did already talk to 8 of them. Just need to do 8 more. That's it. And then this one, I actually still need to beat the last one. That's something I still need to do it. I'm definitely gonna play this to beat the Act 3. Alright. I think that's it, right? Yep. When is this resetting? In 7 days. Nice. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Oh no, wait, let me just boot music. Wait, did I put music back? Nope. Okay. Let's pause the music in Spotify. We need Skirk Act 2. True. I mean, yo, it's coming. I do believe Skirk Story Quest Act 2 will come. And in Act 2, we're gonna see how the Master and Skirk are fighting to each other. That will happen. If they don't show that, bro, it's gonna be triggering. Now, when this will happen, probably at the end game, so I can see this happening in 2 years. I don't think it will happen in Not Cry, and maybe even after that, maybe not, right? Actually, it's Stars Night might be happening. We need to see that. Maybe that's gonna be an Act 3 Skirk Story Quest. And maybe the Act 2 is gonna be something else. No, you know what Act 2 is going to be? Act 3 is gonna be going to the Skirk world. Imagine you go to a different planet. Man, you know what's kind of crazy? Genshin Impact does have like insane potential. The reality... no, it doesn't have it. Nah, you know what? They should change everything. Do you think that it got potential with the quality of this? No, it doesn't. I mean, of course, the most important part is gameplay. So the graphics part is kind of like... It will definitely maybe change the mood of it. But yeah, I think Canria... Yeah, actually, Canria makes sense. So that's gonna be, what, 3 years then? I guess. We're going to see it, right? Act 4 is gonna be Skirk's husband, real traveler. Yeah, they are gonna have children. Bro, you know what's really crazy? I'm gonna make one children in Taiwan. I'm gonna make one children in different planet. Or actually make a kid in every region. Okay, Mondstadt, one kid. Oh no, you know what, Traveler? Traveler have a wife in Mondstadt, in in Liu, in Inazuma. A mystery dragon spine girl is over there, waiting for Traveler. Anyway, as you know, guys, we only need to do 2 more story quests. Emilie and Movika. Bro, we have come really far away to get to this point. Everything else is already complete. Yo, Prolords, what's up, dude? So, Emilie story quest. Floral Debt Blood Duo. Pomum de Ambra chapter act. Pomum de Ambra. That's a French word, right? Pomum de Ambra chapter act 1. You have only 2 story quests? Yep. And we're doing 1 today. Let's do this. Ooh, we're going to Sumeru. Yeah, so... just quick note. Emilie is the only character that I have 0 knowledge about her. I don't know what she can do. I have not seen the gameplay of her. I'm not sure how good she is. I'm not sure what her backstory is. I literally have 0 knowledge about her. She's the only 5-star. Of course, there's some 4-star characters that are still like mystery. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna say Gaming is like the one that is mystery. Well, Kirara is like we have met her in Shiori story quest. So I kind of like know a little bit more about Kirara. But like Gaming's like the one. Oh, Lanyan. And maybe there's like another one. No, I think other ones I do know them. Mika is kind of like, you know, it's like middle. But yeah, Gaming and Lanyan is like the first characters that I actually have no background. Because like when they got to release, I didn't play it back then. But did you do Hangout? Oh no, wait, Lanyan got... No, wait, let me think. Yeah, but Gaming doesn't have Hangout event. Also, Gaming is the best for stack DPS. But does Lanihan have... No, didn't go to Layla. Yeah, I know Layla... Wait. Gaming and Lanian are the best friends. Wait, let me see this. Hangout await. Lynette, yeah, you see? Yeah, I knew it. Okay, yeah. I have done all the Hangout events. But the Hangout events that they don't have it, it's for Lanyan and Gaming, you know? So I have no clue who they are, technically. And also, they didn't appear... I'm not sure if Lanyan appeared in any story quest or Archon quest. Nah, I don't think she appeared anywhere. I don't remember her. Gaming is definitely the one. I didn't see him anywhere. He didn't appear in any story quest.
Yep.
I think same for her. If I remember correctly. So this is like the two characters that I actually have no clue. And also Emilie. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what this story quest is. Am I going to change to English? You know what? I'm gonna change to English. I do, man. She was given free, by the way. Lanya only appeared in Lantern Ride this year. Yeah, I missed Lantern Ride this year. That's why they didn't like, you know, do anything.
Sanjay が今後もルリウリをサボテンのように世話をするなら、その分の損失は彼の食費からさっ引かせてもらうしかないね。
Hey, yo, should I do English or Japanese? Because I kind of want to hear the English for her. Because I'm pretty sure everyone got a voiceover in this quest. Silent got released before 5.0. And Gaming appeared 4.4, same in Lantern Festival. Yeah, that's why I miss all of these, guys. English to character muted? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go to English one. Let's hear Paimon for the last time. Oh no. We're gonna listen to English Paimon in Movika quest.
今オルモス港では各国の植物を展示する花の博覧会を準備してるところなんだ。僕もこのイベントを手伝いに来ていてね。
When I finish the Movika one, after that I'm gonna just go 100% Japanese. Muted sounds something else. There's no mute on Emilie quest. Yeah, yo, after that, probably Movika is gonna be the last one I'm gonna do in dub. Then I'm gonna change to Japanese. The way they change everything, I'm gonna need to get used to Japanese. Cause like, they're not gonna be fixing anything. Like, we're so deep down in the hole. You know, they're already changing everyone. You know, Paimon got different voiceover. You know, Kinich, then we have a bunch of them from 3.0 and below muted, or actually from Sumeru, right? I think there's a lot of characters that are not muted in the Fontaine, but I know that like most of the characters from the Monster, Inazuma, Liu, and I'm pretty sure also Sumeru are muted. I know that the Natlan, it's like only like Kinich was like, they changed it, right? The other ones have voice. But yeah. Especially the worst part for the future of Genshin Impact is that the most important character also are muted. I'm talking about Dane. Dane doesn't have voiceover. it just ruins the experience of everything. And Dane is gonna be... Dane is like one of the most important characters in the game. So if he doesn't have voiceover, there's no reason to go in dub.
ここにある植物は各地から運ばれてきたもので、性質もそれぞれ異なる。温度や湿度を保つため、主催はわざわざ妙論派に特製の植木鉢を作らせたんだ。でも、それに加えて植物ごとに運搬。
I'm definitely need to learn about like getting used to Japanese. That's like the only complaint I have. But also for me it's not a big deal.
いや、僕はただ
Since I'm also watching anime in Japanese.
ここを取り仕切る専門家は別にいて。
In some way I prefer Japanese.
毒のある球根をニンニクの芽と間違えて食べちまった。
やれやれ。やっぱり彼にはサボテンを食べさせよう。旅人、パイモン。悪いけど失礼するよ。用が片付いたら戻ってくるから。
Okay.
ティナリはどこにいても大忙しだな。
Too many people are careless about what they eat.
本当だよな。なんでこっちを見てるんだよ。ほら。
Wait, isn't Emilie the... I'm pretty sure Emilie is the Fontaine character.
しばらく忙しそうだし、先に港を見て回ろうぜ。
So I'm not sure what you're doing in Sumeru. Floral Debt Blood Duel. Alright, let's see this. Before we start on, let's change to language. Let's go back to English, shall we? Language. English. There it is. Wait. Manage voice over fields. Oh, okay. Okay, you can just uninstall the Japanese. Dude, we're missing 2 gigabytes of English voiceover. We're missing 2 gigabytes of English voiceover. Oh my god. Bro, we're missing the 10%. What the hell? Bro, that's crazy. Strike is over for now and many voice actors come back in 5.8. I think I remember the only Lansen and Kinich are muted in Mavika quest. Wait. In Mavika quest they are muted. Oh no.
I got a new letter from an informant.
No, Iansan?
Looks like the situation has changed again.
No, they're probably not longer muted. Because, you know, because of Kinich, they changed the new voiceover and they kind of put the new voiceover over there. So I'm pretty sure Kinich is not muted. And also Iansan, I think he, you know, she's gonna have it. I'm good, I'm feeling alright. Alright. Yeah, they're not muted anymore.
Wow,
So we should be able to do the Movika quest with dub without any problems.
Huh?
Ooh, Emilie's here. Something wrong?
Paimon's fine. She's just got a little.
Paimon is dying. Let's go.
Rainbow roses, glaze lilies, and Cecilia's? No wonder.
It's getting worse. Why?
Maybe you're sick?
But the hive I was fine just a moment ago. She didn't even eat anything weird.
A moment of your time, you two? If it's not too much trouble, perhaps you could try this incense.
Incense? Oh, the scent is so nice. Wait!
You can talk normally now?
Whoa, that was fast. Paimon doesn't have to sneeze anymore.
Must have been the incense. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. From your attire, I imagine you two aren't from Sumeru either. Seeing as we're both travelers from abroad, it's only right that we help each other out should the occasion
Wait,
arise.
is she the Sumeru character?
Oh, so you're here for the flower exhibition too?
I suppose that's accurate. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Emilie, a perfumer from Fontaine.
Ah, perfume from Fontaine.
Thank you so much for your help just now.
Okay.
Oh, and this is...
The Traveler, right? I've heard a lot about you from the Steambird. It's nice
The
to finally put a
Steambird?
face to the name.
I heard a lot about you as well. No, wait, I didn't hear about you. No?
What happened back there? Why did Paimon start sneezing all of a sudden?
Have you ever heard of hay fever?
I think so.
To put it simply, when inhaled, certain pollens can trigger abnormal physical reactions.
Ah, yes.
But Paimon has seen these kinds of flowers before and nothing weird happened then.
Well, we're all different. The factors that can trigger a reaction to certain stimuli vary by person. In isolation, the effects of certain pollens may seem minimal, but inhaling various types at once can trigger a more overt reaction. But there's no need to worry. Pollen allergies can be effectively mitigated with the use of medication.
She's from Fontaine, but she has business in Sumeru. I can see that. Bro, what the fuck? I was doing a domain and I'm using Nevulet. After the domain complete, a peacock feather like light graphic was visible over Nevulet's head. Wait, what? Did you like screenshot?
Oh, well, that's good.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Is everything all right? I left in such a hurry, I forgot to warn you about all the pollen in the air.
Maybe he ate a peacock for dinner. He was a hungry dragon. Yeah, Pam was not having a good time, but Emilie helps us out.
Emilie?
Nah,
Ah,
okay.
What a coincidence. Looks like my worry was misplaced then. The Traveler and Paimon are in good hands.
It was nothing, really. We happened to run into each other shortly after my arrival, and I offered them a bit of help, that's all. I'm more curious as to why you thought the Traveler and Paimon were in danger. Allergies are highly unpredictable. If you were concerned the pollen might trigger a reaction, that must mean something similar has happened in the past.
Something like that, yeah.
Remember the first time we met? You fainted after inhaling Spirit Borneal.
There was an allergic reaction.
The Spirit Borneal didn't affect Paimon at all, and now she's the one suffering. It makes no sense.
It's not really something you can make sense out of, Paimon. There are all kinds of allergies out there, caused by a variety of different factors. Some people are even allergic to almonds. It's not something you can generalize.
Tanari, she had changed voice
Exactly.
too? What?
I even encountered a case in Fontaine where someone had an allergic reaction to
I
soba
feel like it's the
noodles their
same
family
one
brought
as
back
like
from
2 years
Inazuma.
ago.
Whoa. Good thing Paimon isn't allergic to anything delicious.
Actually, I don't know. Is that the new voice over for Tanari? This one, which one are we listening right now? Are you a doctor, Emilie?
In a manner of speaking, although you could say the patients I deal with are
Because
rather
if I
unusual.
remember correctly, like
In
2
addition
years
to
ago,
medicine, Emilie is also very knowledgeable about botany.
He sounds
She's
the
taught me a
same.
lot about the native flora around Fontaine.
at least similar.
And that's where my expertise ends, I'm afraid. When it comes to breadth of knowledge, Tainari certainly comes out on top.
A flower expert? Oh, Paimon's got it! You must be the expert Tainari mentioned, the one in charge of the exhibition!
Wrong again, I'm afraid.
Well, I did come for the exhibition, but only to inquire about the Auguste variety. I'm not involved in any official capacity.
Yes, the first voice of Tanari has been replaced into a second voice because the first voice had a problem. Wait, I didn't hear anything about that. Damn. Yeah, that's my first time hearing it.
Oh, Paimon was sure she got it right this time.
The August variety? What's that?
It's a kind of flower that was once popular in Fontaine. The perfume made from it also bears the same name, Auguste.
Auguste.
Huh? That's not a name you hear often nowadays.
In an ancient language,
We
the
should be
word is
doing
said
this
to mean
in the
sacred
August.
or noble. It's
This
sometimes
quest.
used as a name for people as
Actually,
well.
wait.
That
Was
reminds
this
me.
quest released in
Are you
August?
familiar with the
Wait,
historical
it
event
might
in
be.
Fontaine known as Perfume Mania?
Not really.
Perfume Mania was an event that occurred in Fontaine nearly 20 years ago.
Okay. 20 years
It all
ago.
started when several merchants released their own lines of high-end, expensive perfumes, marketing them as must-have luxury products, the very symbol of elegance itself. No one anticipated the absolute frenzy this would create on the market, causing the price of perfumes to skyrocket. The demand was twofold. What
The
some
first was
saw as
actually
a
Fontaine
status
has a
symbol,
problem. Yeah,
more
yeah,
saw
I
as a
understand you.
money-making opportunity. You could take advantage of the soaring price by
Do you know
hoarding
what the
them
problem he
and
had?
selling at even higher margins.
Oh, what's like the
value of
illness
these
or
products
was
became
like
so inflated. Regular bottles
something
of
with him,
perfume were
right?
even going for hundreds of
or
thousands
he went
more.
crazy?
This resulted in countless disputes and scams. But at the end of the day, perfume is just perfume.
Or it's maybe like
The
unknown.
market value greatly exceeded the intrinsic worth of the product, creating an economic bubble that was never going to last. Luckily, the Palais Mermonia recognized the danger and intervened before the craze could truly spread. Many profiteers and scammers were thrown in jail as a result. In the end, only a few wealthy families were affected when the bubble popped.
That's good. It really could have been a lot worse.
What does all this have to do with that Auguste you mentioned earlier?
Well, during the craze, the most popular perfume was none other than Auguste. The demand far exceeded the supply, to the point where it once sold for 10 million mora a bottle.
10 million? Then what about now?
Calm down, Paimon.
After the mania ended, most perfumes returned to a normal price. Auguste was the only exception. Its namesake, the flower used to create it, went extinct. As a result, no
Of
new bottles
course.
of Auguste have been made, and the value of the perfume remains exceedingly high.
It probably went extinct because like they pick everything up. And that's the problem. It will happen the same if you pick let's say you pick one kind of flower in our planet. You remove that from the planet and then it cannot like reproduce itself anymore. And then extincts. We're same with animals, right? The hunters kill a bunch of animals, and then if they kill some animals that are actually rare, they will go extinct. YouTube telling time for a break. The flora went extinct.
Indeed. The Auguste flower was not a natural variety, you see. It was specially cultivated for use in perfume making. When the bubble popped, all the flower beds used for its cultivation were destroyed in a fire. The variety has never been seen since.
But didn't you say you came to the exhibition to look for it?
Ah, yes. I came to investigate a certain rumor that the Auguste flower has reappeared in Sumeru.
Oh, in
It's causing
Sumeru.
quite the stir in the Fontaine perfume market.
Traveler, we should help Emilie look for it.
Oh, every Fontaine is like going in Sumeru now. Trying to get as rich as possible. It's just a rumor, Paimon.
I have to agree. Emilie wrote me to ask if I could look into the rumor, but the forest rangers haven't received any reports of new plant species recently.
Even if I can locate the flower,
They're
I'm
keeping
afraid
for
you'll
themselves.
Be disappointed, Paimon. I don't have any grand Mora making endeavors planned. Divine, noble, one of a kind, all beautiful sentiments to be sure, but to me, they overshadow the very essence of the product. When it comes to perfume, I want people to forget the price and the prestige and focus on the beauty of the fragrance itself.
Wow, so noble.
Of course, there's also a more practical reason. In recent years, low-grade counterfeit versions of Auguste have been popping up on the Fontaine perfume market.
Yes, same.
Every so often, someone will claim to have recreated the unique scent of Auguste, and the rumor mill will start comparing the counterfeits to my own work.
Okay, that's more like the reason Paimon had in mind.
Ever since that rumor started, 3 new perfumes claiming to be made from the Auguste flower have appeared on the market.
Uh-oh.
If I can dispel
Fake.
the fanaticism surrounding
Fake news.
Auguste, even just by proving the rumor to be false, Fontaine's perfume market can finally start to get back to normal. Then I'll be free from all the stories and added meaning and just focus on making what I like.
That makes sense.
Either way, even if it's not for Mora,
Oh, I would of
We
course
still
be
help you
grateful
out.
for your help, but I wouldn't want to trouble you.
Well, you said it yourself. We're both travelers from abroad, so it's only right that we help each other out.
Ha! I suppose you're right. Then you have my thanks.
I think the problem with
Based
the
on the
first time I
information
was
have
is about
so far, It's
relationship.
unclear if the rumor is true.
That's
Mr.
kinda
Edgar also
cringe.
thinks it's too early to say.
What?
But you could always go talk to him.
That
He was
sounds
there all those
so
years
cringe.
ago, after all. Maybe he'll know something.
Ah, I was just about to
Okay,
pay him
it's
a
like
visit
about
at the
the
hotel.
relationship being about girl. Like when you said relationship, okay, it could be a relationship. It could be a relationship between a company and him, or was like a relationship between like his girlfriend. Because that's what I'm thinking about, you know? Yo, Bullhack! Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
The person you've been trying to guess this whole time. The flower expert in charge of the exhibition. He's also the most respected and experienced perfumer in the area. Back when he was still working in Fontaine, Auguste was his creation.
I should also mention, he was my teacher, the one who taught me
So
the
it depends like
basics of
what
perfumery
relationship
when I apprenticed
is
in
what
Sumeru.
about. Do you know anything about that, Prolor?
So this guy was a famous perfumer in Fontaine, but then he came to Sumeru to teach people from Fontaine? It sounds confusing.
It's a long story. If you're interested, we can talk more about it when we see him. He should be staying near the hotel.
Alright. Let's do this. Okay, we need to go here. Go to the hotel. Wait, there's a hotel in here? Dude, I remember when they like released this area. I actually was really liking it because there's like this big tree. But it's a broken tree. But like, I wonder like, oh man, I would like though to see like the full grow up tree. Maybe they actually show it in like, you know, I think they show it in like cinematic or something. But I don't really remember it. Relationship with his vocal cord. Ah, okay. You know, because there's a different relationships, you know.
Oh, look at all
A
the
girl, a
flowers!
company, a product, whatever.
Apparently, the exhibitor paid a
It actually
large
got a lot
sum
of
to rent
meaning.
out the hotel and
Now
surrounding
that I'm
buildings.
thinking about it.
They're being used as temporary storage facilities and lodging for exhibition personnel.
Seems a bit excessive.
Yeah, what if guests come early? They won't have anywhere to stay. Also, renting out this big of a hotel, how are they gonna make that Mora back?
Seems like they might have more to burn. Yeah, they're already rich, man. I mean,
It's
they're
been
like
so long.
they're
I almost
rich, but
didn't
they need to get
recognize you,
richer.
Edgar.
Well, you and your brother haven't changed a bit.
Oh, yeah. All this catching up is nice and all, but let's get down to business. We need to talk about Kyria. Is he...
Hold on, we have guests.
It's nice to see you again, Master.
Emilie?
Oh,
Is
that's the
that you?
master?
Oh, it's been years. Look at you. You're all grown up. I've heard you've become quite the famous perfumer in Fontaine. It would seem the student has surpassed the master.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to your mentorship.
Ah, hardly. I taught you the basics. Hearing you call me master, well...
Wait,
I'm
was she
not
like
sure I'm
learning the
deserving of
perfume
that
in
title.
Sumeru?
I've taught many students here in Sumeru over the years.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I've yet to see one turn out
Only
quite
if
as
Edgar went to
accomplished as
Fontaine.
you. You're the only one who can take credit for
Oh,
that
I was just kidding.
success.
Come on,
And who are
Zynox.
these two? I don't recall you mentioning them in your letter.
Ah, they're my new friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Edgar.
Emilie's friends.
That's right.
Well then, the pleasure is all mine.
And these two gentlemen? Are they friends of yours, Master?
Oh, these are the scammers, right? Oh, yeah, scammer.
Of course. We're perfume merchants from Fontaine. I'm Oud, and this here is my younger brother, Blaze. Edgar and
Blaze?
the two of us are old
Okay.
friends.
I like the
Isn't that
Blaze
right,
name.
Gentlemen?
yes.
Merchant Brothers?
You must be here to look for the August flower.
Kinda
then.
sus. Ooh!
Well, what respectable perfume merchant hasn't heard of a Auguste? Anyone in the business would be interested in the rumor.
I'm guessing you're here for the same reason, Emilie. We were just about to get into it, so you three might as well join in. I commissioned a few eremites to do some scouting for me.
Okay.
They searched all over Sumeru, but there were no sightings of the Auguste flower. That being said, there are people in Port Ormos who claim to have smelled a unique fragrance on the streets. Definitely floral, but still distinct. Some of them were merchants who lived in Fontaine 20 years ago. According to them, the fragrance smelled exactly like the Auguste they remember from back then. A one-of-a-kind, divine, and noble scent.
Maybe so someone around here just happens to have a bottle.
It's an AI creation. Bro, imagine.
No, I don't think so.
I
doubt
wonder
that's
if
the
AI
case.
gonna be able
Even
to
if
like
someone had
create a
bottle that was
smell.
never opened,
It's gonna
the
like
fragrance of the
smell
perfume would have
something
changed over
similar to something.
Very few perfumes.
I don't
can go
even know if
decades
that's, like,
without a change in
possible.
scent. Auguste is even more prone to that kind of shift. Only a few bottles still exist in Fontaine, and their scent would have completely degraded by now.
Some like science things.
Oh, could there be a flower
They
out
use
there
some
with a
intelligent
similar
making a
fragrance?
fake smell.
Or in a
And then
chord
that
the
fake
same
smell can
base?
change the smell with something.
Impossible. If a goose were that easy to replicate, it would never have sold for such a high price all those years ago. The Auguste flower is back. It has to be.
Technically speaking, the scent wouldn't be impossible to imitate.
Netflix
Well,
is doing
let's
that?
table that question for now. Edgar, did any of those people mention
You
where
can
scent was
smell
coming
movie.
from?
Yeah, I can smell if the movie's dog shit or not.
No. By the time they realized they had smelled something, the scent was already gone. If I hadn't asked about it, they probably wouldn't have given the experience
This
a
movie
second
smell like a
thought.
dog shit. Yeah, I'm not
Compared to
watching
things
that.
we see and hear, smells can be much easier to overlook.
It almost sounds like someone wearing the Auguste fragrance passed them on the street.
Wait, are you saying...
Just thinking out loud. Don't pay me any mind.
We don't have much to go
Barack.
off of right now, but we can't rule out that possibility. I'll send some more people to investigate. You all traveled so far to be here. Why don't you rest in the hotel for a bit? Oud, Blaze, this is the key to your room.
Ooh, you've got the keys to the rooms? Do we get free lodging too?
My apologies. All the rooms in the hotel are accounted for, I'm afraid. Most are being used for storage ahead of the exhibition, you see. I managed to tidy up one of the rooms for these two at the last minute, but by the time Emilie wrote to me, there was no more space left for her to stay.
Oh, and we just showed up out of the blue. Guess that means there's definitely no space for
Imagine
us.
a bathroom scent. Oh
I
man.
should have been more considerate. Here I am with an entire hotel at my disposal and no place to offer you to stay, even after you made the trip all the way to Sumeru.
I'm pretty sure some of like cinema, you know, in like when you go to like the movie cinema, right? You go sit in a chair and then there's like a movie, you know, and the chair starts vibrating when there's like maybe explosion happen or something. Or maybe you're going fast, maybe there's a car driving in the scene and you just feel the wind, you know. And I think I heard something about that some movies also have some sort of smell that's kind of like stands on the timing when the movie's happening, right? Dude, that would be the worst part. You watch the movie, you see a character going to a toilet, and you can smell it. Dude, that would be insane. Dude, I don't know how they would be doing that, but that would be insane, man.
Don't worry, Master. I can sleep on the boat tonight. Or I could
But
even
that would be
camp
good
in the wild.
advertisement.
It would give me the opportunity to collect some plant specimens while I'm here in Sumeru.
The advertisement would be, do you want to smell a shit? Come watch this movie. Bro, that would be insane. I think a lot of people will try to test it out. Like, it's something that you don't want it, but it's like kind of etching you. It's like, oh man, I need to see it. I need to smell it, you know. The first voice of Tainari is Elliot, and replaced into second voice Zach Gordon. Well, I can smell yellow armpit here. Oh my god. I'm familiar with the Sumeru wilderness. I'll come with.
Even better. Although, would it be possible for me to leave some of my luggage
Don't bully
here?
Yelan.
It would be rather cumbersome to take it camping. It shouldn't take up too much space.
Well,
You can bully the
about
characters that I don't use them. Yelan, no bullying. She's like the one that I'm using like the most. It seems like Eder and others don't want to stay near the hotel. I'm not just imagining Siam. Yeah, that's suspicious, man.
Of course, no trouble at all. My brother and I will keep an eye on them for you, as long as you don't mind, mademoiselle.
The problem is he started talking to a 17-year-old fan, which escalated into a relationship, and Elliot would ask for... Oh my... Yeah, that... Oh! I might have heard about that. Dude, there's so many stories about that. So maybe I have heard about this one, but I have no clue. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah, that's
why
not
don't
good.
You take Emilie inside and find a suitable place.
It's good
for
they
her
replace him.
I'll prepare some refreshments.
And that is issue
join
is
you
2 years
in a bit.
ago. Yeah, I can see why they replace him. That's a good part to Hoyo Lab. You know, the Hoyoverse. Otherwise, people will blaming on them.
Flowers is so strong. Didn't Edgar say he tidied up around here?
It's like
There's still so
they will be
many
saying, why are they
flowers.
protecting that kind of people who
I
are like
took a peek
supporting
through the
that?
window earlier, and his house was packed with flowers. Looks like this exhibition is gonna be huge.
Do our performers have house filled with flowers?
No, that's a florist thing. We work closely with the essential oils of various plants. But to maintain a sharp sense of smell, most perfumers prefer to keep their homes free of strong odors.
Oh, guess there's just too much to store for the exhibition then.
What's behind this door?
Oh, this room seems to be a connected suite, and my brother will be staying on the other side of the suite. Blaze, while you're out, why don't you bring our luggage over as well?
Bro, that's so sus.
Blaze!
Yes, of course.
All right, then. Where can we find your luggage, mademoiselle? Blaze will go fetch it for you.
It's still at the port. In addition to some daily necessities, there's also a case of Ambra wine that I brought back from Fontaine. Could I trouble you to bring that back as well? It would be the perfect way to repay you for your hospitality.
How generous. I should thank you on my brother's behalf. You stumbled upon his weakness. He's aloof about most things, but alcohol is his one true love.
Is that so?
Amber wine. Not now that's a Fontaine specialty I've never heard of before. Imagine Avatar with that smell. AI.
Mr. Ood, Mr. Blaze,
Avatar.
thanks for...
Hey! What are you doing?
That's Master's voice.
I mean, how would you make the Avatar smell? It's not something in real life, right? Like they should make something unique. I mean, technically they can make it like same smell as like humans in a way. And just like overall, like in the place they are in, you know. Who knows? Quick, let's go see what's going on. Check on Edgar. Uh-oh, Edgar got attacked. You rush out to the hotel. Oh, a unique fragrance coming out.
Master!
Hey, Edgar. Are you all right? Can you hear me?
Who did this?
Kyria August.
Kyria August.
Kyria.
Hey, Edgar? Edgar!
No, he's not that, right?
No, don't shake him. He's injured. Just leave him to me. You two can...
We'll investigate this scene.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna catch that guy, whoever, or her, whoever that is. Okay.
I checked. It doesn't look like anyone
I feel like
passed
they're kind of
through here.
sus.
Oh, but that's impossible. It's not like that kid can just grow some wings and fly away.
Okay, it's a kid.
Oh, the culprit, I mean. It's not like the culprit could have just disappeared into thin air.
After the smell machine made the need of a perfume expert. Yeah. Let's do here. Check the bottle.
That strange smell around here. Is it coming from this bottle?
Only a small amount of liquid is left inside the bottle. Can be opened on both the mouth and the side of the vessel. It seemed like someone forcibly poured out whatever was inside the bottle. Okay, so I have a feeling this liquid is in the bottle is August.
Really? You think so?
I think it's August. Oh, what's here? Oh, is he hiding here? Oh, we got
Do you
him.
think whoever did this was hiding in the flowers before they attacked Edgar?
Oh, okay, he was here before. It doesn't look like any of the branches or leaves have been disturbed. Okay, maybe he's not really. Unless the culprit was your size. Yeah. I guess it... Okay, maybe a kid was attacking, huh?
Well, we looked all over, but the only clue we found was that bottle.
The most important thing we can do now is focus our efforts on treating Master. Can you help me move him inside?
Absolutely. Okay.
So, how's he doing?
When I administered emergency treatment, I discovered a residue in his nose and mouth. Master was most likely forced to ingest a certain liquid. He's still unconscious, and inducing vomiting could obstruct his airways.
Wait, did he got
We'll
poisoned?
have to look into other clues for now.
We found this bottle just now.
Ah, yes.
It doesn't look like he got
the
poisoned.
scent is the same, but the chemical composition is still unclear. We'll have to do further tests to determine if it's the same liquid and how toxic it is to the human body. But first, I do believe there are two people who could shed some light on the situation. Mr. Sylvain, Mr. Lucien.
Wait, you know...
Hey,
Oh, they got fake names.
were you talking to us, mademoiselle? I'm afraid we'd never heard of those names before.
Before arriving in Sumeru, I asked a friend from the Special Patrol to look into the creators of Auguste. There were 4 people in total. The perfumer, Edgar, the one thrust into the limelight.
Bro, she's
and
kind of like
3
Yaya
others.
Miko in a way.
A researcher from Sumeru responsible for cultivating the
She's
Auguste
like,
flower,
already knows
and 2
everything what's
merchant brothers
happening.
responsible for promoting the product on the market. The 2 brothers capitalized on the mythos surrounding Auguste. Their actions lured in numerous speculators and profiteers, inflating the price of Auguste even further. In the end, they were sent to the Fortress of Meripede for falsifying their accounts and destabilizing the market. If you do the math, they should be out of prison by now.
And what does that have to do with us? There are countless merchant families in Fontaine. You gonna accuse them of being criminals too?
Every time your brother called
That's
you
right.
Blaze, it took
Everyone's
you several
criminal.
seconds to respond. But when I called you Lucien just now,
Ooh.
the name registered immediately.
Oh, is that why he didn't like...
Miss Emily, out of
Say it
respect
straight
for
away.
your
I
position
see
as
it.
a famous perfumer in Fontaine, I'm inclined to believe that was simply a poor attempt at humor. You have a bright future ahead of you. You wouldn't want to develop a reputation as someone who throws around false accusations, especially among merchant circles.
I think the Emily question that where you get a reward item of perfume gadget. Yeah.
You claim to be regular
Okay, we get
perfume
a new
merchants,
gadget.
And yet, when I brought up amber wine,
What?
you took it to be alcohol.
I can use that gadget to bring
What?
a girl with me. Just as a thought.
Amber wine is a perfume
That would be
I
insane.
created several
You
years
bring
ago.
a
It
girl
wasn't particularly
NPC and
renowned,
she's like
but
following
I'm
you.
certain any
Or like a
respectable
bunch of them
perfume
follows
merchant
you.
in Fontaine would know of it. Unless, until recently,
You're welcome, Genshin
they were
Impact.
living
That's a good
somewhere
gameplay.
completely cut off from the perfume world. Somewhere like the Fortress of Meripede, perhaps?
Emily, you little...
Don't even think about it. Ooh, yeah. You might be a big guy, but
Don't
not strong enough.
misunderstand, Mr. Sylvain. I don't bring this up to criticize you. No matter what happened all those years ago, the court has already passed its judgment. But Master's life is in danger. We need to learn whatever we can about the person who has done this. If Master's attack had something to do with Auguste, I would imagine the 2 of you might also be in danger. So I'd like to trouble you for some information, if I may. Tell me about Kyria.
Fine, as you wished.
Sylvain!
Lucien, if this will help us find Kyria, then it will be all worth it. Besides, we've already told most of the stuff to the Maison Orderly anyway. You were right, Miss Emily. There were 4 of us at the beginning.
Okay, 4?
Myself, Lucien, Edgar,
Oh.
and a researcher from Sumeru in charge of flower cultivation, Vijava.
With Java?
Sometime down the road, the Marechaussee Phantom came knocking, saddled us with a list of accusations, and started looking into our books. Oh, they did their meddling, and my brother Edgar and I were forced to serve time in the fortress as a result.
Sounds like he's still upset about that. Wait, then how did Edgar end up in Sumeru?
Master was convicted as an accomplice, so he only had to serve a few years. He decided to move to Sumeru so that he could put those events
Okay,
behind him.
so we can guess that
Still,
Emily was like
Master was
trained
depressed
in
for a long
Fontaine.
time after that. He stopped making new perfumes and focused on introducing students to the craft instead. That's how I met him. My parents had to relocate to Sumeru
Oh, no,
for
never
work when I was
mind.
a child, so I had the chance to study under
Oh,
him for a
okay.
little while. But we can talk about that some other time. I want to hear more about this researcher, Vijava.
Yeah, who's that Vijava?
Vijava was also staring down an investigation from the Marechaussee Phantom. But before the Phantom showed up at her door, she set all the flower beds on fire, along with much of the mora we managed to earn. All the Auguste flowers, everything we worked to create, was reduced to nothing but a pile of ash.
But destroying all that evidence, wouldn't that make things worse for her?
It didn't matter at that point, because she died in the fire as well.
What?
Wait,
Sounds like
what?
you did an investigation of your own. Why even ask us if you knew all of this already?
So far, Kira's name still hasn't come up.
The name wasn't mentioned in any of the files I reviewed either. But you two seem quite familiar with him.
Yeah, who's that kid? You can buy 1k pieces of lanterite at Old Lady in Leo.
Kyria was Vijava's younger brother. He was just a clueless kid back then.
Is there like any
Somewhere in his
reason to buy
teens, I
that?
think. He helped his sister with her work sometimes, but that was pretty much it. He didn't have any idea.
Do you
what we were
get
doing.
anything from that?
Vijava kept him close most of the time.
Because I'm
The
pretty sure
three
you
of
don't
us
get
were
anything
probably the
valuable
only
from that.
ones who even knew she had a brother. After our operation was compromised, he disappeared. There were no signs of him until recently, when people started saying the Auguste
I need to go
flower
around the
had
area in the
reappeared
map and check
Sumeru.
every shop. What are they selling?
So, you think Kyria
I don't
took
need to do
something
that.
with him back then? Something that allowed him to reproduce the Auguste flower?
Vijava doted on the kid like you wouldn't believe. She even told us to give her cut to her brother if anything happened to her. If she left something behind before she died, believe me, Kyria's the one that has it.
And judging by the liquid in that bottle, the Auguste flower wasn't the only thing he reproduced. He managed to replicate the perfume itself.
So the liquid Edgar was forced to ingest really was Auguste. Wait, does that mean Auguste is poison?
Poison? No. Of course not. No perfume is meant to be ingested. Even small amounts can be dangerous, let alone ingesting a whole bottle at once. If Auguste could be considered a poison, we wouldn't have even sold half a bottle back then. Edgar fell unconscious because Kyria forced him to drink perfume. It just happened to be Auguste.
Okay. Will no reason, but for me, it's for ritual wish so I can win 50-50. Ah, that's a good one. Strange, Sylvian seems nervous all of a sudden. Why did Kyria attack Edgar?
He probably thought we had something to do with his sister's death. But to tell you the truth, I have no idea why she did all that. We're not looking for Kyria
I might try that for
because we have
Mavika.
it out for him. We just wanted to see
Ooh,
how
I do
he was
have one
doing.
good
And
plan
if
for it.
possible, work together to bring back Auguste. We only went to prison for a bit of fraud and market manipulation. It had nothing to do with the product itself. As long as we keep things honest this time around, bringing the product back to market would almost be like honoring his sister's memory.
So that's why you never mentioned Kyria during your interrogation?
Yes, exactly. We were just looking out for the kid.
Anyway, that's all we know. If you're looking for information on what's in Auguste, or what to do if you ingest it, there are only two people to ask. Edgar or Kyria himself.
Well, at least we're able to say for certain that the substance Edgar ingested was in fact Auguste. That gives us a direction for further testing. Well then, I'd say that was a very enlightening discussion.
Well, glad to hear it. Lucian, let's head back to the room and rest a bit. With everything that's happened, there are things that need reconsidering.
Yes, of course.
I think we still need to like stop them. Like they're so sus. They're still hiding something. Yep.
Huh, you think so too?
Of course they're hiding something.
That does seem to be the case. Pity we don't have more evidence.
I think the goal of
But
them
based
is getting
on Sylvain's
rich.
tone of voice just now,
Let's be real.
I suspect further questioning will only result in more made-up answers.
The way you exposed them like that, just based on a hunch, that was genius!
Are you really just perfumer who looks after people in your spare time?
Oh, right. Earlier you said you were only sort of a doctor, and that your patients were...
Oh, it's
unusual.
like, is she like
Oh,
Siegwin?
yes. That's because most of the patients I encounter are already dead.
Damn!
So you're a
Oh, what?
forensic doctor?
Close. I'm actually a forensic cleaner. Once the forensic team and the Marachese Phantom are done collecting evidence from the scene, I'm in charge of clearing away the final traces my patients leave on the world.
Damn!
In fact, with just a small
I did not
alteration of
expect
the
that.
formula, the same tincture used as the base of perfume can also be made into a cleaning agent. Basically, there are two sides to forensics. Those who collect evidence to expose the truth, and those who clean up the smells, bloodstains, and other substances left behind at the scene.
Yo, Bianca!
I've learned a lot in my line of work, and I've witnessed a lot
I
of
saw
death.
in game. Oh,
This
yeah,
time-
I'm live.
We may still save the patient. Actually, Traveler, could I trouble you to report back to Tainari and the officers at Port Ormos? We should update them on the situation.
Will do.
I'll stay here and continue to look after Master. Now that we have a sample of Auguste, I'm hoping further analysis won't be too difficult.
Okay, let's talk to Danari. Yeah, we just need to go down there. Well, that's definitely something I didn't expect. What she is. Interesting job, huh? the cleaner, huh? Yeah, I'm just like kind of like a body cleaner. Nothing special.
Whoa, why the rush? Did something happen?
But there's like a ship behind there. I wonder if you can get over there.
What? Edgar was attacked. He's the most famous
Actually, you
perfumer
probably
in the
can.
region.
Ah, no, maybe
Someone
there's a
who's helped
barrier.
Countless people around Port
Not sure.
Ormos.
Sheriff, have you received any reports of a suspicious individual fleeing through the bazaar?
No, but we've got eyes all over
Alright,
the
this
area.
guy's a sheriff.
I'm sure someone's seen Kyria. I'll start gathering my forces.
Does he got a
We
gun?
won't let him get away.
No. We don't need
What
any
about
guns.
you, Tainari? Do you have a plan?
I'm sure the sheriff can handle things over at the scene, and I doubt Emilie needs my help looking after Mr. Edgar.
But she said she's not a real doctor.
Then she was far too modest. She may not be a doctor by trade, but she has a deeper understanding of human anatomy and pharmacology than most scholars from the Amorta Darshan, not to mention the fact that Mr. Edgar's condition is related to perfume. Emilie is certainly in the best position to help him. As for me, I'll head to the academia and see what I can learn about Vijava and Kyria.
Oh, that's right. Vijava was supposed to be a scholar from Sumeru. Do you recognize the name?
From Emilie's letter, certainly, but that was the first time I'd heard of it.
Okay.
The academia produces a lot of scholars, and there are plenty of graduates who choose to pursue a career outside their darshan. I didn't have time to look into it earlier, but now
He might
it
be
seems
using like a
Vijava's
fake name.
past could be critical to
Or
getting to
she.
the bottom of what
No, wait,
happened
we're
to
talking
Mr.
about
Edgar.
Vijava, right? I think Vijava is a
I have
girl.
friends in Sumeru City that can help me
Maybe.
investigate.
No, it's a boy.
With any
Not
luck,
sure.
we'll have news to share
Because
by
I think
tomorrow.
he said
I'll
it's
leave
a
you and
she.
Emilie to watch over things here in Port Ormos.
Only if you're talking about the other person. Because like there's like a two persons. Alright, wait until the next day. 7 to 11. Okay, let's do that. I think one is a girl and one is a boy. And I also guess one is a kid, right?
Well, it's been a day. Wonder if Tainari's discovered anything. But things weren't looking good with Emily's master yesterday. We should check on things at the hotel first.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's see what's happening in hotel. Are the other two guys still there? The Blaze and that other guy. Okay, Emily's outside.
Emily!
How's Edgar?
No longer in critical condition, thankfully. He's still very weak, but with a bit more rest, he should regain consciousness soon. My chemical analysis of Auguste also went smoothly, although it certainly raised some questions.
Questions?
I was able to identify the components that give the substance its fragrance.
Okay.
But I also noticed an abnormal trace of elemental energy in the sample.
Ooh, elemental energy.
Elemental energy?
Will that have an effect on the body?
Hard to say. It was such a minute amount, proportionally speaking, like mixing a single drop of perfume into the ocean. I had to use one of the newest tests developed in recent years to even detect the traces present in the sample. Unless you were abnormally sensitive to elemental energy, I doubt it would have any effect, even if you use the product every day for 10 years. As for whether Master's condition was caused by the elemental energy present in the sample or some other component of the perfume, it's still too early to say.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. Did Tighnari come and find you? Maybe we could ask him to take a look.
I received a message from him last night, but I haven't heard anything since. The message said he was looking into some information at the academy.
Oh, Paimon thought he might have stopped by to see you first.
Uh-oh, did something happen?
Excuse me? Is Miss Emilie here?
Oh, Coley?
Oh, perfect! Familiar faces! Traveler, Paimon, you're here too!
Let's go, Coley.
Kale. Ah, of course. Tighnari's apprentice.
That's
He's mentioned
right.
you many times. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. And please, no need for formalities. Emilie is just fine.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you too, Miss, Emilie. Did Tighnari send you here, Colin? Yep. Master and the others went through decades worth of records last night.
A
I still
decade.
haven't had a chance to rest. I'm fast on my feet, so it only made sense for me to come
Bro,
and give you an update.
for me it will take
Anyway,
the whole day to
based
just
on
check
we've
what
reviewed so
happened the
far,
last week.
They believe there's no indication that a researcher by the name of Vijava ever passed through the academia.
Could it have been an alias?
Master considered that possibility as well.
The doing with
But
the
the name wasn't
document
the
is
only dead
so
end.
bad. Like,
Master tried to track down people with a similar research direction or background, but
it's
also
so
couldn't find
time
a match.
consuming and like you get
How is
lost
that
to it.
possible?
Maybe her identity as the researcher from Sumeru was a ruse all along.
It's starting to seem very likely. If we want to figure out her true identity, I'm afraid another conversation with those two merchants might be our only...
Hey,
Wait,
Lucian!
that voice, it's...
It's Sylvain! Wait, you don't think Kirio came back, do you?
That seems impossible. If someone came in or out of the hotel just now, we would have seen them.
Let's go inside and check. Yeah, I don't know, but this guy's yelling something. Yurush? Okay.
It's locked?
I'll try to break it open. The door gives away with a bang and you enter the room. Wait, did he escape?
Lucian! Lucian! Come on! Wake up!
Okay. Is he going to be okay? Okay, she will know if this guy is dead or not.
Emilie, my brother, he's gonna be okay, right? He's just unconscious. Like what happened to Edgar.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sylvain.
What?
We were too late this time.
Wait, he's dead?
No,
Wait.
that's not.
What?
That's not possible.
Traveler,
I am
Ale,
so
Mr.
lost.
Sylvain has gone through a huge shock. He
Wait.
needs some space to calm down.
Oh, okay.
Could one of you take him next door? It's not good for him to look at his brother's body like this.
Of course. Leave it to me.
I'll notify the sheriff.
Thank you both.
Wait, are they in
Mr.
danger
Sylvain?
too?
Let's get you up. Here, take my hand. Nice and slow. We'll take things from here. Just focus on getting some rest. Here. This
Like
way.
she's so used to doing this work, I feel like. Just like when there's like a dead body, it's like it's just natural for her. She knows how to take control over it.
Poor guy. He's like a shell of his former self. He may have made some bad decisions in life, but right now, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for...
Good person or bad, the death of a loved one is equally painful. All the moments he shared with his brother every hardship and triumph they endured together.
Why are we talking this in front of the
now
body?
Memories he
But
has
this
to
is
carry
so
on.
weird. Yeah, there's a dead body on the ground. Yeah, let's just talk about the story, huh? Maybe that's what Kyria wanted.
If Kyria really was behind this, then what exactly did he do to Lucian?
Like, why is it so natural?
Lucian
It's like,
can no
yeah.
longer speak, but the
Man, we have
traces
killed so
left
many
behind by
healers
his
in
death
life.
most certainly can.
I guess we're
Traveler,
actually
I've got
used
things
to.
covered here at the scene. I'll leave you to contact the sheriff.
We have seen so many deaths in the game. Yeah,
Who would've
nothing
thought?
special.
Yesterday's case is still up in the air, and now this happens. Miss Emily, I heard you're an experienced forensic doctor. Have you been able to discover anything?
Oh, I'm not actually a forensic doctor. I just happen to have some relevant knowledge. I did take a look, though. Judging by the temperature and rigidity of the body, it appears the time of death was sometime last night. I'd have to do a more thorough investigation to find out more.
Then, would you mind helping us investigate? Before he left, Tainari said we could trust your judgment if something like this were to happen.
Of course, I appreciate your trust. Many of the traces left behind at the scene will fade with time, so the sooner we investigate, the better.
We'll help too. We don't know much about dead bodies, but you can leave the other clues to us.
Alright, let's check this guy out. Or actually, ooh. No, wait. Huh?
Pupils are dilated, skin is flushed.
I think we need to check the closet.
No overt external injuries or signs of a struggle.
Alright, so we need to do some... Okay, a cabinet. Let's check inside of it. Okay, so cabinet is divided into various compartments. Okay. A person doesn't look like he can go inside. Well, only if maybe it was a kid, right? Not sure. Luggage. This bag is stuffed with clothes and other daily necessity. It's quite heavy. Okay. What else we have? Ooh. Incense? Maybe this is the problem. It seems familiar somehow. But there's 5 clues. Ooh. Enter, no. Flowers. The corners are filled with flowers from different nations. The fragrance is incredibly strong. And then we have a door. This door leads to the hallway. The lock broke when we forced our way in. The door was probably locked last night.
And the windows are shut tight too. Seems like the only way to get in would have been through Sylvain's room.
Is that like something under
looks
bad?
like we've investigated as much as we can.
I mean,
Let's go report back to Emily
there
and
might be
Sham.
something down here, like a secret cave. I can see that. Like under this carpet. Yeah, we didn't saw anything. But maybe the fragments actually kill him.
So, did you find anything?
There are no signs of forced entry.
Paimon can show you. Here, it'd be something like this.
Okay, what's Paimon drawing? Yes. Yes.
But entering through the room next door without alerting Sylvain... Wait, you don't think Sylvain could have been the one who...
No, his reaction to the loss of his brother seemed genuine, and he doesn't have a motive.
Okay.
Then what could have happened last night? I know Sylvain is still in shock, but he's our only available witness.
I mean, it could also be suicide,
We have to
right?
take his statement.
I agree. Also,
That is
I've
also
made
like
some new
an
discoveries,
option that
so
can
we
happen.
might as well head next door and go through everything together.
But also, like, why would he do that if that actually happened? Okay, let's enter his room. You enter Sylvain's room. He looks much calmer.
Mr. Sylvain, I need you to tell me everything you and your brother did since yesterday afternoon. Did you see or hear anything strange?
After Kyria attacked Edgar, my brother and I were incredibly careful. We returned to our rooms and decided to lock all the doors leading to the hallway. The only door we kept unlocked was the one connecting our rooms.
Okay.
That way, if we heard any commotion coming from the other room, we could help each other. But I didn't hear any sort of commotion last night. Not a single noise. I woke up this morning, opened the door, and
Bro, he's not even like next to the
Lucian.
bed.
Lucian was...
So, no movement from the room next door. No forced entry via Sylvain's room. No signs of a struggle at the scene. And no external injury on
Only if he
Lucian's
fell
body.
asleep and then
What kind of cause
maybe
of
in this
death are
room
we
he
dealing
went
with
there.
here?
I'm not sure.
I did notice a few things about the body.
Okay.
Lucian's pupils were dilated and his skin was flushed. Very similar to Master's symptoms after the attack yesterday. There weren't any traces of liquid in his mouth or nose, so it's unlikely he was forced to ingest anything. The more plausible explanation is that he inhaled a substance without knowing it.
Yeah, he did
And
that
I'd
probably.
say that substance was likely a goose.
A goose? No, that's not possible. Inhaling a goose won't kill you. And anyway, it would have been for just one night.
Just one night?
No, that's not what I meant. Emilie, you ran your tests, didn't you? Go on. Tell everyone whether you found any poison.
No, I didn't find any common toxins.
A common toxin.
See? A goose is harmless.
Yeah, but it's not a
The
common.
market response proved that years ago.
She literally said common.
That may be true for most people,
Ooh,
but not for everyone.
he's awake.
Master!
Edgar? You're up and about already?
Thanks to Emilie, I'm out of the woods for now. Sylvain, no matter how hard you may try to hide it, the truth will always come to light.
Edgar!
Yeah, he's like hiding something
Even if
still.
we could keep it a secret for another 10 or 20 years, do you think Kyria would just let us be? No. He would never give up. Not if he's doing all of this for Yelena.
Who the hell is Yelena? Bro, it's giving me now Yellen vibe. Imagine Yellen is like criminal. Okay, it's Yelena, it's not the same, but dude. Imagine I'm like the playable character is like also like the one who's like doing problems. Not like, you know, Fatui, right? But actually like a normal one. It's kind of like, you know, maybe Anuele is like a criminal taking stuff. And then here we have Yaren something to do. Okay, now we have another person. Yelena. Bro, there's so many names now. There's like 3 mystery...
That's Vijava's real name.
Oh, okay, so Yelena is Vijava.
wasn't a scholar from Sumeru. She was an exiled Fatus from Snezhnaya.
Oh, from Snezhnaya?
The Fatui. Well, that means the elemental energy present in August was...
Ah, so you've already detected it. Well, Sylvain, looks like there's truly no reason to hide things now.
Oh,
The August flower was created with the mutative and distorting power of a delusion.
Delusion?
A delusion?
The Fatui, delusions... I never would have thought August was hiding this many secrets.
Born of a delusion, August contained distorted elemental energy. A prolonged exposure over many years could have a harmful effect on the body.
that's enough, Edgar. I'll take it from here. At first, Yelena wanted to keep refining the perfume and the flower. But no one knew how long the perfume mania was going to last back then. It didn't have any effect on ordinary people anyway. Every day we postponed going to market was another day of lost earning potential.
So you decided poisoning people was worth the risk?
Listen, it's not like it was good for business. But all that talk about August being harmful over time, Yelena was just speculating. The impact was practically negligible. Unless you were particularly sensitive to elemental energy or had an entire bottle shoved down your throat like Edgar. You could use the product for decades and be completely fine.
It may be true there are no records of Auguste poisoning.
Is that the
in
reason why he
Fontaine,
was not able, he didn't
but
die?
even if no one was acutely poisoned, willfully bringing a product to market despite explicit knowledge of its harmful effects is still a serious crime.
The divine and noble Auguste originated from a delusion. If the truth came out, the market for your product would be destroyed.
That explains why you were so intent on keeping Yelena and Kyria's involvement a secret all this time.
Is Kyria's
despite
also
readily
Fatui?
confessing to all your financial crimes. The Fatui, delusions, Auguste. If the Marechaussee Phantom discovered the connection between the three, there would have been enough evidence to send you to the Fortress of Meripede for life.
Ha! If I'd known coming to Sumeru would put a target on my back, I would have been more than happy to stay there. At least that way, Lucian would still be alive. All these years without any sign of Kyria, and he pops up out of nowhere the minute my brother and I get out of prison? It couldn't be any clearer who the kid's after. Auguste was harmless before. The fact that it's killing people all of a sudden must be his doing as well.
So there's bad blood between you.
What about Yelena's death? Was that a cover-up too? A way to destroy evidence?
I'll admit, we thought about it at one point. We took care to disguise the products circulating on the market, and no one was questioning Yelena's fake identity. But if the Marechaussee Phantom decided to look into the flower beds, it would have been the end. Yelena's ties to the Fatui, the role of the delusion.
Wait, they
everything
kill
would have been
Yelena?
exposed. Before we could even put our plan in motion, Yelena beat us to it. She burned all her flower beds and threw herself into the fire as well.
But if her goal was to destroy evidence, there would have been no reason to do that to herself. Yeah, she could have just burned the flower beds and fled with her brother.
I thought about it for a long time.
Okay, it's Kyria and Yelena brothers, so they're siblings.
Understood.
And I guess Kyria is like trying to do
Everything
revenge.
she did.
If I understand it
was
correctly.
for her brother, Kyria.
Okay.
One of the
So yeah,
reasons they
Yelena and
defected
Kyria are
from the
actually
Fatui
brother or
was
like
the
brother and sister.
deterioration of Yelena's body due to her excessive use of a delusion. She didn't want her brother to follow in her footsteps after her death. After arriving in Fontaine, Yelena continued using the delusion to cultivate the Auguste flower, weakening her body even further. There were times when she
Oh no,
couldn't
okay.
even
I guess
walk.
they didn't kill her?
So she couldn't flee with her brother because she was afraid of holding him back.
If her true identity was exposed, she and her brother would face pressure from both Snezhnaya and Fontaine. The Auguste flower and Yelena's own corroded body both bore the mark of a delusion. There would have been no way to avoid suspicion. So, in the end, she burnt it all to ash, including herself.
Damn!
With all the evidence
Okay, she
erased,
burned herself,
Kyria was
burned
free
every
to take
evidence.
the Mora and run.
So the wealth you earned from Auguste, it wasn't destroyed in the fire.
Yo,
Yelena
Ed
gave it to her
Flowers,
brother?
what's up, dude?
Most likely.
Welcome to the stream.
Before Yelena died, she said if anything happened to her, she was going to leave everything to her brother. We just didn't realize she meant our cut as well. That's why Lucian and I were
Actual
searching
bullets
for
down the
Kyria,
glass.
to take back our Mora and the Auguste flower. We just didn't realize Kyria was baiting us the whole time. It was all a trap.
But why is Kyria out for revenge anyway? Doesn't he know about Yelena's decision to sacrifice herself?
I don't think he knew his sister was nearing death. Yelena always wore heavy makeup around him to conceal her deteriorating appearance. She kept herself busy with work to keep out of sight. That way her brother wouldn't notice how she could barely walk.
Then all we'll need
More
to do
1
is
hour,
tell Kyria
yeah,
what
Zynox.
really happened, and then he'll give up
Pomum
on his
best emergency
revenge.
food, that's right.
I'm not so sure. Even if he knew the truth, he'd still find someone to blame. He might think Yelena was forced into using a delusion to cultivate a
It's kind of like
ghost.
crazy that I feel like
Something like
Traveler
that.
didn't like mention that for years
It's
now.
hard to pull yourself out of that kind of hatred. Especially when you've been living in that headspace for so many years.
Like I remember like we
Very
were like
true.
talking about the immersion ship for like
Even
almost
if
every
Elena's
time.
death was her own choice.
Now it's just like
I
rare.
wouldn't call myself innocent either.
Edgar, what are you talking about?
Think about it, Sylvain. If we hadn't been in such a hurry to capitalize on the perfume mania all those years ago, do you think Yelena would have elected to take
Now
those
almost 2
risks?
hours.
If we
This
hadn't
stream
been
is
so
already 2
blinded
hours.
by greed, so insistent
Nah,
on
like, we've
increasing
been
the
doing this
scale
quest
of the
for 1 hour
flower
now.
cultivation, do you think Yelena's health
So there's
would
like
have deteriorated
about
as
1
fast
hour
as it
left to
did?
go.
If we hadn't invited the Marechaussee Phantom to our doorstep by breaking the law at every turn, Yelena could have survived.
She knew her limits. She knew her days were numbered. Maybe it was for her brother, but she was in it for the Mora just as much as us. We were just trying to earn a bit of more.
At the end of the day,
And what,
more
we
is like I
deserve
was
to
gonna be
die for that?
the end goal.
Target me for being the mastermind, sure. But what about Lucian? He was just following my orders. Lucian's crime. Was it really so extreme that he had to pay for it with his life?
The only person that can answer that question is a judge.
Actually, you know what? That's kind of true,
Fine.
but kind of
I've
ridiculous
said
at the
my
same
piece
time.
Anyway. Drag me back to Fontaine to stand trial. I don't care.
3 people from Fontaine, 1 from Snezhnaya.
Bro, that
The
is
crime committed
insane.
in Port Ormos. What a headache.
What's going to happen?
Well, we can only wait until the Academia sends someone to deal with it.
Okay.
I'm guessing we'll have to contact Fontaine as well. In any case, we won't really know anything
We can
until
learn a lot
tomorrow.
about everything now.
With the exhibition, we don't even have space in Port Ormos to detain
Now we need to
anyone.
find this kid.
Such a headache.
The hotel could suffice. You could station a few officers to keep an eye on Sylvain and myself. Although with Sylvain's mental state and my physical one, I don't think you need to worry about a jailbreak.
Mr. Edgar, are you saying...
If Sylvain is to stand trial,
Okay.
then I deserve the same fate. A crime is a crime, accomplice or not. I'd just like to take care of a few things before I go. Say goodbye to my plants and all that. As for Sylvain, I'm sure he also has some goodbyes of his own. Would you be willing to grant that request, Sheriff?
Well, all right. I'll talk to the Academia. No matter who you were in Fontaine or what crimes you committed, the man we grew to know in Sumeru proved himself to be a good person. Your request is granted.
You have my thanks, Sheriff.
But if we wait until tomorrow, doesn't that mean something could still happen tonight?
Happen tonight? Oh, you mean the possibility that Kyria might try to finish what he started?
Yeah, all we know is that he uses a goose to poison
Yeah,
people.
he's probably tried
and
to
we
kill
still have no idea how to catch
kill
him
both
in
of
the
them.
act. If he targets Sylvain or Edgar again, we might not be able to stop him.
I think that's like what
That
he's trying
may
to
be
do.
True. But what if we can take advantage of his desperation?
Oh yeah, we can do that. Desperation.
If we take advantage of this situation and lure him in on purpose, we might finally have the chance to talk to him.
Master, no. That's too dangerous.
So, that's your
The
plan.
guy has flower. He has to be a good guy.
If Kyria learns we're being taken away
That's probably
tomorrow,
a drug
his last
thinking.
chance to enact his
Imagine every drug
revenge
dealer
would be
got a
tonight.
flower shop.
In other words, you want to use us as bait to capture him.
Dude, every flower shop that is in every region, it's actually a drug dealing way to do it. And you have flowers so that it removes the smell of the drugs, so you don't smell it. And then it's just like a system that is like sharing and selling. Literally a black market hiding under our fingers. Bro, that is... Bro, imagine if that's like... happening in real life. I mean, yo, that might be happening. If you got high IQ, dude, that's the way to do it. Oh yeah, we're just like sending some flowers. And then under the flower, that's just a bunch of drugs.
Capture?
Non-biased opinion.
Not necessarily. I just want to talk.
Bro, I can already see the system.
Are you afraid of him?
That are doing it.
Afraid? This is my
That would be
only
crazy.
chance to make him pay for what he did. I'm spending the rest of my life in prison anyway. I can't just sit back and let him ride off into the sunset with our fortune. There's no way I'm letting him get away with it. Not after what he did to Lucy.
He knows too much.
As for the danger, everyone else just needs to make preparations in advance to protect us.
I'll admit, it could work. We just need to spread the word that Edgar and Sylvain are leaving tomorrow. Then I'll station some of my men around the hotel. If we have your assistance as well, our chance of success would be even higher.
I still have some reservations. But if you insist on carrying out this plan, I won't deny you my help.
We can help that guard.
I'll also keep watch.
Although I think Sylvain and myself should remain alone in our respective room. If Kyria noticed another person in the room, he might decide to turn back. And besides, it's possible he's already transformed Auguste into a potent toxin.
You mean if he doesn't see a way to get his hands on the two of you, he might get so desperate that he'll just start using Auguste on everybody?
If that were to happen, everyone's standing guard. Even the innocent citizens in Port Ormos would all be in danger.
That's why everyone else needs to keep to the shadows.
Oh, he's dying.
You're still recovering. You need to rest.
He might die. I mean, he's old.
This old
He got poisoned.
bag of bones doesn't bounce back like it used to. I suppose I'll just have to leave the rest to you.
All right, we can figure out a plan to keep watch later. Right now, I say we split up. Start spreading that information before it's too late.
Okay. With everyone help, the news about Auguste as well as Edgar and his team to person begins to spread. Okay. So now people knows about what's happening. Okay, Travel is talking to NPCs. And also like an area where like the news will spread everywhere.
Edgar's been detained. He's being taken away tomorrow.
What? He's the one who helped craft all the fragrances for our shop.
Well, now he's no longer gonna do that.
He taught my child how to make perfume.
Technically, Emilie can take over it. I can see
He
that.
hasn't been convicted yet. Let's just wait and see what the court has to say.
Oh, everyone on the street is talking about the rumors. No matter where Kyria is hiding, he must have heard them by now. Let's head back to the hotel and take a break. We can see how the other preparations are going while we're at it.
He might be just like an assassin or something, cause like he's like hiding, and maybe he's like a kid, or maybe he's not. You know, he might be not a kid, right? But like his height, it's like small. Who knows?
Emilie, Sheriff Xian wants to talk to you and the Traveler about our plans for the night watch.
Thank you, Kale. But first, here. I prepared a kind of herbal tea that helps calm the spirit.
Them just
Why
punched
don't
my
you have
bike.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but I'm okay.
Oh, it's not good to be so tense, especially when we've got a long night ahead of us. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I couldn't help but notice that something seems to be on your mind.
Who's your favorite Genshin character?
Was it that obvious?
Bennett.
You seem very
No,
preoccupied
actually,
with Kiria's revenge. If there's anything you want to talk about,
Dude,
happy
I'm
to
not
listen.
sure.
Oh.
I like a lot of them. Definitely, the more badass the character is, the better it is.
Oh, are we interrupting
You know,
something?
I'm gonna say it's not a playable character. I'm gonna say Capitano.
No, not at all. This will
From
be easier to
playable
talk through with you
character,
anyway.
ooh. Now that
just
Skark
been
is a
thinking.
ooh.
If Kyria has the capacity to commit murder while remaining completely undetected, Why didn't he target Sylvain along with Lucien last night?
If you're looking from the perspective of the playable character in the game right now, maybe I'm gonna say Skirk, to be honest. Like, she just got released. Of course, like, I didn't, like, play. I don't have her. I don't play it. But I think, like, just, like, what she's all about. And also her gameplay. And, you know, it's a big aura she got. So, maybe it's Skirk. But also I can say Zhongli, right? The only problem with Zhongli I have, like, he's not DPS character. Well, technically you can use it. You can use every DPS character. Like, you can make them, but, like, he's not meant for that. Arle, Skirk. I mean, Arle is so... Bro, like, this is so close. Okay, Zynox, Arle is better than Skirk for you. Man. Speed Olympics 2028. I wonder if that will happen. Yeah, Arle is so close too, man. It's really hard for me to choose. It's not like when you mention that, like, I cannot say, yeah, this is the one guy. And this is the reason why. Like, I really like a lot of them. You know, I like Arle, Skirk, Zhongli, Neverlet. And then you can say also, like, from different perspective, Yumiya, you know, just like the positivity vibe that she got, it's insane, you know. So there's like a lot of like different perspective I look for like each character.
There was just a single door separating them.
But maybe Skirk will be my favorite right now.
And there was barely anything standing in his way. Don't you think?
Non-playable character, Capitano. Definitely Capitano is my favorite.
When I accompanied Sylvain to his room after Lucien died, and saw how distraught he was, I suddenly realized... maybe carrying
Even English voiceover, Japanese.
Maybe he wanted Sylvain to experience the pain of losing a loved one before
I don't know how he sounds in
revenge.
Japanese at all.
So did he attack Edgar as a warning?
I mean, the voiceover is also really important. If it's got a bad voiceover, GG. Oh, let's not forget about Dane. Oh man, the Dane voiceover in Japanese is insane. I mean, also in English was good, but like, it's no longer. So it's kind of like sad. But you know, definitely also Dane. Even though, okay, Dane's it's not a playable character, but he might be. Actually, no, he will be. Let's be real, he will be.
Based on what we've heard about Kyria, that may very well be the case.
Losing his sister all those years ago.
So maybe when Dane comes out, he might be my favorite character.
Forced to endure.
As a playable character.
I get to thinking like that, I just can't help but wonder.
But I do think like...
if I were in his place, would I be able to let go of that hatred?
With each update, you know, 6.0, 7.0, 8.4, 8.0, and maybe that's where it's gonna end. Maybe 9.0, and that's it, right? Actually, I can see 9.0 is gonna be like the ending one. I feel like with each steps, it's kind of like... I feel like we get like more badass and badass characters, because like they're maybe like more important to the end game content, and also they're gonna be more stronger than the beginning characters. But yeah, we will see about that. Dane will be playable. Today Genshin uploaded a reel of him. Wait, really? That's funny.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't think like that. Not after everything he's done. But I just can't help it.
There's nothing wrong with the way you're feeling. Empathy is a part of human nature. In all my years,
I kind of want to check it out.
Scenes,
yeah, I'm gonna check it out after the story quest.
Families mourn their loved ones. Their cries of devastation and anger still echo through my mind, even now.
Ooh.
Some of them even try to stop me, begging me not to erase the last remnants of their loved ones. But getting swept up in those emotions will corrupt your judgment. Surround yourself with fragrance for too long, and your sense of smell will become dull.
Okay.
Allow yourself to be consumed by your emotions, and you lose the ability to think rationally. So while you hold on to that sense of empathy, You also need to ask yourself, do Sylvain and Lucien really deserve to die? How much did they truly know about the Fatui and the Dormition?
The real answer is
Did they
no.
force Yelena to make those decisions?
I don't think they
Answering
deserve
these
to die.
questions requires a lot of time and evidence, while a single act of
It's not like they
vengeance can put
created
those
that
answers
poison,
forever out
right?
of our reach. I've witnessed a
The
lot of
Fatui guys
deaths
are
in
like
Fontaine.
doing on that.
When someone dies, a certain amount of information can be inferred from the traces left behind at the scene. But generally speaking, death will just leave most questions unanswered, and the whole picture ever incomplete.
Once you're consumed by hatred, it will become next to impossible to think about things that way. For someone like Kyria, I'm sure right and wrong lost all meaning a long time ago.
You're right. The fact that we can approach
Also,
these
how old is
questions from
Kyria?
this perspective
You know,
isn't because we're more rational.
if he's
than
still a
them.
kid, actually a
It's
true
because
kid,
we're fortunate enough not to have suffered that kind of loss.
then he actually doesn't know
But
like
that also
what's
makes
happening.
us perfectly positioned
And
to
he's, like,
stand
just
on the
lost.
outside and try to pull them back from the brink before it's too late. I understand Kyria's decision, but I still want to stop him. Master, Sylvain, and Kyria. They all deserve to survive.
Huh. The fortunate and the unfortunate.
You will love villains more than heroes in Snezhnaya? That will probably happen. I mean, bro, the villains look so badass.
Emilie, Traveler.
The Snezhnaya characters, the Fatui, oh my god.
Too?
Oh, it's you
Yeah,
two.
yo, when we get to Snezhnaya,
Head back to your room to rest, Edgar? Is it really
dude,
okay
that's
for you
gonna
to
be,
out and
I mean,
about
I'm
like
probably
this?
gonna love every character.
A little exercise never hurt anyone. Besides, I don't have much time left in Sumeru. So I'd like to take care of my plants while
It's going to be
I
so
still
badass.
can.
We could do that
I'm
for
gonna
you,
love it
Master.
every second.
No need.
But we still have a long way to go
Grown
there.
attached to these flowers. And this is my last
Actually,
chance
Notcry is promising.
to say goodbye.
Notcry is definitely
Come
promising.
tomorrow. I'll be happy to entrust their care to you. I would imagine Sheriff Sham is here for a more important reason.
Also, there are mate villains like Obito
Night Watch.
scenario.
You mentioned
Ooh.
earlier that we still need to confirm our plans.
That's right. I've stationed some of my men around the surrounding area, but we still don't have anyone standing guard next to Sylvain's room.
Next to Sylvain's room? You mean in Lucien's room?
Exactly. After some discussion, we concluded that Sylvain has the highest risk of being attacked next. You're the most skilled fighter here, Traveler, and Emilie's
That's right.
expertise is sure to come in handy in a pinch. That's why I want you two stationed next to Sylvain's room. So, are you up for it?
Fine with me. What about you, Emilie?
Sounds perfectly reasonable. I'll be glad to have your help tonight, Traveler.
Oh, let's do this. Wait, help me out? I think this is like the moment where we're gonna be able to use her. Okay, let's go here. And let's see what will happen, huh? Okay, we'll wait. We're waiting and waiting.
Not a peep. Has Kyria given up on his revenge?
Just like that.
Guess we'll have to keep at it.
Vapu vapu do vapu e vapu. What? Is that like a song?
Nothing unusual. Paimon took a peek into the room next door and
The
Sylvain's
hell-
already sleeping.
The hell means vapu vapu do vapu ek vapu. Funk. Oh. Shiam has an issue of wording either.
Perhaps Kyria's true motive was simply forcing Sylvain to confess his crimes. No, that can't be right. If all he wanted was
Zanz
for
is like
Sylvain to
making
be
a
convicted
beat
for
in
his
the
true
chat.
crimes,
Let's go.
He could have tipped off the Marechaussee
Vapu
Phantom
vapu
years
do
ago.
vapu vapu And he already killed Lucian?
There must be something we're missing. Something extremely important.
Maybe we just need to calm down a little. How about some tea? That herbal blend from earlier was pretty tasty.
We can't abandon our pose. There's nothing here that we can use to make a tea.
You're right. Maybe we can look for a different distraction then, like looking at the flowers. Oh, there's a glaze lily here. Paimon didn't notice it earlier.
Glaze lily is from Liu. I know that. Because they don't bloom during the day. Because they only bloom at night.
Flowers, glaze lilies, incense. Oh no! Sylvain's room! Quick!
Uh-oh!
Wait, what?
Uh-oh! Go, 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 go! Extreme floral fragrance saturates the room. Ah, so there's like a flower that's only like kind of works at night or like on
Someone was
daytime.
attacked again
That's why
last
that
night.
guy actually
It
died
was
at
the older of the
nighttime.
merchant brothers, right?
Yeah, I think his name was Sylvain. Poor guy was murdered in cold blood.
First it was Mr. Edgar, then that merchant named Lucian, and now this.
Wait, he died?
Listen up, everyone. This is an active crime scene. Please.
Wait, did
no
he actually
loitering.
die?
It's been 3 days and they haven't even caught a glimpse of the guy. What is going on?
Do you think it could be the work of an evil spirit? I mean, how do you get away with something like that with so many people watching?
Keep it moving, everyone. No loitering.
Wait. Now I'm not sure if he actually died or not. Okay, this guy's still here.
I suppose I'm next.
You don't know that.
Okay,
Kyria already
so
attacked
he
you
died,
once,
huh?
and you survived. Perhaps he doesn't consider your crime to be worthy of death.
Yo,
You
Freya!
were the only reason
Why is putting for
I
constellation
managed
like
to
selling your
survive,
soul?
Emilie.
Because
never
Hoyo
did
verse is like
thank
playing
you
with your
for that,
souls.
Did I?
You know?
Even if I wasn't there, Tainari was
It's kinda
also
like the
in the vicinity.
same.
He would have been able to help.
It's kind of like the same as like what happened in the last Archon quest. It takes part of your soul, and it's just like under your control. Because by T6 you realize you don't even like the character anymore. You just want to win. But you need to look for the character that you're probably gonna enjoy it even for the future, right? Especially like, you know, I think like you need to like look into like, okay, this character you can play this character in like a bunch of different teams, right? I think one example is Furina, you know? And I think Furina you can play with so many teams, and I'm sure she's OP SF that she's gonna even be like so good to use her and maybe fun to use her in the future. But I can see you that like maybe like when you use a character for so long, you kind of want to change something, right? And then you kind of move on. New character keep coming, and yo, that's kind of scary part, Freya. Each new update, there's gonna be even more badass, more better characters that we have right now.
Is that so?
So of course we're gonna get the new
I
characters.
suppose I'm a very fortunate
That's
person,
why I'm
then.
kind of like don't even
I have
getting them
exceptional
constellation
strengths,
higher. I just want to get the new
caring friends,
character.
and the respect of my peers. If it is indeed my time to go, then I'll die.
I'll just get
without
constellation on
regrets.
4-star characters, and then
Kyria
5-star
has
is just gonna be a new one.
Yelena is gone. Now, his enemies are too. It really makes you wonder if there's even a reason to keep on living.
If you really want an answer, I suppose you'll have to ask Kyria himself once we finally catch him.
Well, I hope it all
But
goes
also,
well.
okay, one good thing about Genshin Impact, we're getting now a new endgame content. Tomorrow, Onslaught is coming. And every month you will be able to get, I think it's 450 Primos, right? So technically, like, for the long run, we're definitely gonna get more Primos. Primo gems. But yeah, man. It's still like, we need more. We need more.
Emilie, there's something else I'd like to ask of
But
you.
I do like
With
the way the Genshin is going. I do like where it's going.
Holding the exhibition is off the table now.
Not only they're like fixing their old
So many
endgame
flowers were
content, but also they're
transported
adding
here
new
for the show.
endgame content.
Some of them thousands of miles away from their homeland. I can't let them wither away with no one to care for them, whether Kyria gets to me first or I'm sent back to Fontaine to stand trial. I won't be around to look after them. I know it's a lot to ask, but could I entrust them to your care?
Of course, Master.
Really, Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Now I truly have nothing to worry about.
Sheriff Sham still has some questions for me, so I've gotta go.
Go ahead. Best not to keep him waiting. He can be quite impatient.
I got the feeling we're never gonna catch that guy.
I'm sorry, Master.
Oh! Wait. Meanwhile, in Sylvian's room.
Wow, another all-nighter. Paimon sure hopes Emily's plan will go well.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure what, like, what's the next plan is.
Let's go talk to her. Emily still isn't back.
I mean, everyone's going to die. So I'm not sure. Like, is that kid still here? Who knows? She's extremely meticulous. I'm sure she's prepared to handle anything that might come her way.
Yeah, that's true.
Traveler, I had my men start spreading the information you requested. The crowd is gone now too, but I have to admit, I'm not really sure what's going on. After listening to Emily's plan, I started getting the materials together and arranging personnel. I barely had a second to spare last night, to be honest. I'm still not sure how the crime was committed that night.
It's pretty simple, actually.
The key clue was right in front of us the entire time.
Feel like you've been waiting to say that for a while.
Let's go. We'll show you where the culprit hid a goose.
Okay. I'm thinking it's only working at nighttime. That's the only thing I feel like. Point out where a goose is. Flowers. Okay. The glass is swaying gently, it's better close. Ah, okay, so at daytime, the petal is close. Ah, that's how it works. There's a ring of moisture around the rim of the petal that feels sticky to the touch.
The glazed lily, huh? I think I've heard of it before. It's a flower from Liu, right?
That's right.
Well, did you know it only blooms at night?
Emily, you're back.
How did it go?
Exactly as expected.
A flower that only blooms at night. Ah, like the Neelitpala lotus.
Exactly. Although the Neelitpala lotus wouldn't be a good substitute in this scenario. When it's closed, the gaps between the petals are too large. That's why Kyria chose the glaze lily as his mechanism. He would start by preparing an Agoose sample.
Okay, a goose sample. Pour into the flower pot. Soak the area around the petals. Dop in on the outside of the petals. Wait, isn't this... Wait, what does it mean that...
flower pot, the liquid would seep into the soil. That might prevent the substance from taking a...
No, that's not it. Dop it on the outside of the petals. No, isn't like inside of it?
If applied to the outside, you would still be able to smell...
Yeah. What about this one?
There's a sticky substance on the edge of the flower petals. It's one I recognize.
Yeah, this is the one. And wait, we got new one. Oh yeah, see, yeah, soak the area and then we seal it inside the petal. Yeah, that's it.
If you stick the petals together with slime condensate, then in the daytime, the glaze lily would act almost like a hidden container.
That's right.
That's right. He applied a diluted form of slime condensate to the petals to stick them together and enclosed a sample of Agoose in the center. That way, the Agoose would remain trapped inside during the daytime, unable to seep between the petals and evaporate into the air. This also allowed the culprit to plant the poison well in advance, while his targets remained oblivious. However, the diluted slime condensate wouldn't be viscous enough to prevent the petals of the glaze lily from opening at night.
Okay.
So by nightfall, the flower would bloom, thereby forcing the target to inhale the Agoose trapped inside.
And Kyria could execute his revenge without having to step foot inside the room during the night.
By the next morning, the sample of Agoose would have nearly fully evaporated. The glaze lily would have already closed its petals, and any lingering odor would be concealed by the fragrance of the other flowers in the room.
And his mission will be accomplished.
Wait a second.
Which he did it.
You're telling me this version of a goose is so toxic, inhaling the minute amount trapped inside a flower is enough to kill a grown man? And how did Edgar even
that's
survive
crazy.
ingesting a whole bottle of the stuff?
That's because a goose is just as dangerous now as it was all those years ago. The level of toxicity has never changed. Only a small subset of people are truly at risk.
Ah, you mean people who are sensitive to elemental energy. So it's just some sort of happy coincidence that Sylvain and Lucien are allergic to the stuff? That can't be right. They were involved in the operation all those years ago. If the stuff gave them a bad reaction, they would have known from the very start.
I wouldn't use the word allergic necessarily. It's more like they're susceptible to its effects. But that distinction isn't important right now. You can think of it this way. It's not that Sylvain and Lucien are innately sensitive to elemental energy, but that Kyria found a way to ensure that they would be.
Oh! Does that mean that he did something before them, and then, because of that element, they died because of that? The Primordial Sea. They're both from Fontaine. I'm pretty sure they're both from Fontaine. And I think that's the reason why.
In Fontaine, I experienced how drinking primordial seawater made me more attuned to the element of hydro. But that substance would be hard to get around here.
Okay, so it will be hard to get to Sumeru. Okay. Where is essential oils?
All kinds of essential oils
I don't think this is
found
it.
in alchemical products can temporarily increase elemental affinity. But it would be difficult to force someone to use them without knowing it.
Yeah, I don't know. The incense in the room.
The incense I smelled earlier seemed familiar.
Yeah, we did that.
Thinking back on it, I'm almost certain it was the scent of Spirit Borneal.
The scent of Spirit Borneal.
In Sumeru, scholars use Spirit Borneal to aid meditation and stimulate their connection to the Dendro archive.
Oh, so that's what he used it?
Alchemically produced essential oils, the primordial seawater that caused unrest in Fontaine not too long ago. All of those are substances that can heighten your sensitivity to elemental energy.
And Kyria chose Spirit Borneal.
That stuff gave us a lot of trouble when we first came to Sumeru. Ah, yes. I definitely remember that.
In Sumeru, it's
I
not
kinda don't
uncommon to
remember
use
it. It's been
incense
so long.
indoors, so its presence wouldn't arouse
I don't really know
suspicion.
what really
The flowers in the
happened
room
at the
could
start when
also
we go
serve to
to
mask the scent.
Sumeru.
Flowers are pretty important.
I
to
do
this
remember
plant.
going under the cave and then we got to
Blaze lily is
Sumeru.
native to Liwa. It would be
But then
completely
after
natural
that,
to
I
have
don't
her
really
in
know what
Sumeru if it
actually
weren't for the
happened.
exhibition. What a coincidence.
Actually, it's not a coincidence at all.
The exhibition, the hotel, it was a meticulous design trap.
No wonder he was willing to pay a small fortune to rent out the hotel. He probably used the mora Yelena left him, don't you think? That money was supposed to set him free, but in the end, it was just a tool for his revenge.
There's a saying among forensic doctors in Fontaine. Every step you take leaves a mark. But up until this point, we haven't been able to detect any trace of Kyria's activities. That's not because he was coming and going undetected, or because he's some kind of evil spirit, but because he's been disguised as someone else this entire time.
The real murderer is Edgar. Let me just see what he's gonna say for Kyria.
The mora spent to rent out the hotel, the way the Auguste flower was cultivated, the method used to disguise his appearance, it all points to one person. The boy who inherited Yelena's legacy, her younger brother. Creating such an intricate mechanism out of a glaze lily, setting up the Spirit Borneal in advance, and arranging for Sylvain and Lucien to stay at the hotel. It all points to one person, the expert in charge of the entire exhibition.
Can he be Edgar? Like, the thing is, like, this is so weird. The real murderer is Kyria. But he was nowhere to be found. No clues, nothing. But also kind of... Wait, so... Kyria got a sister? I mean, they're like in the business that they were doing that. But why would they... Wait. Why would he kill them? That's like one thing I'm kind of confused. The real murderer?
Kyria and Edgar are one and the same.
But Kyria was only in his teens back then. He wouldn't even be 40 years old by now.
Yeah, also this, like, he was a kid,
so
I'm
many years.
I'm not sure.
Even if he changed his appearance, going that long without giving anything away, it would be impossible.
Bad news, Sheriff. Mr. Edgar was attacked.
What?
A dark shadow-like figure just ran out of his room. It was giving off a really ominous
Okay,
aura.
dude, what's happening?
But before we could even react, the figure up and disappeared like some sort of
I
ghost or
actually
something.
kind of don't know what's happening
By the time we
now.
got a look inside the room, Mr. Edgar was gone.
No, that...
Do you think Kyria
No.
kidnapped him?
No, Edgar escaped then, right?
I need you to think very carefully about this. Are you certain that figure wasn't Edgar himself?
I mean, Mr. Edgar was so frail. I don't see how he could have moved that fast.
It would seem Master decided to tap into an ill-advised source of power.
What? But that's so dangerous with the condition he's in. It's...
Suicide?
But why? Why would he do that? He's already accomplished his revenge.
No. If his aim was to target everyone who had a hand in Yelena's death...
If he left Sylvain alive yesterday...
Oh, is that why?
Not out of a desire to see him suffer, but to confirm the truth about why Yelena chose to die...
Then there's still one target left.
One target left. Are we talking about Edgar?
The shadow-like figure ran in the direction of the elevator, and my partner immediately chased after them.
We should hurry before they're forced to confront each other.
It must be Edgar, right?
Where in the world did he go? Let's ask the merchants nearby.
Ghost! It's a ghost!
Only if
It's
he
all
was
right.
possessed.
Please, calm down.
Is that
and
the
take
case?
A deep breath. Can you tell us what you saw?
I saw a black shadow. It ran right past me.
Okay.
How could something like that happen in broad daylight?
Okay, so he went over there.
No, don't come any closer!
Damn, that... Wait, what the... Bro, did he change to like a monster or something? The way that the NPC is saying is like... They saw something scary.
If we go any further, we'll be out of Port Ormos. There'll be hardly any witness.
It's all right. I can detect a faint whiff of the scent from here. I would say he passed by this location not too long ago. It's this way. Please, follow me.
We're probably gonna go to like a cave or something. Wait, okay, we need to go here. Okay, it's on top of there. Who's attacking me? Go away. Okay, let's get up here. Yeah, is there like a cave here? Ah, okay, yeah.
The
We're gonna
scent
go
is
to
getting
dungeon.
Stronger. This must be the place.
Alright, the secret garden of August. Let's go. So it must be Edgar. But also the way they're saying is like maybe he changed or like transformed. Or maybe someone's like taking over the body or I don't know, maybe a transfer to the body. That could be the case.
No, I'm all right. I was just chasing after that figure and
You know,
then,
this guy could be
all of a
enemy.
sudden, I didn't feel so hot.
You know, he can maybe transform to this guy. Who knows? I'm not sure.
The air definitely feels heavy. It smells nice, but for some reason, it's hard to breathe. This feeling, I've encountered it before.
Everything looks all right. It was probably just the stress of the chase, combined with the impact of the environment. A bit of rest would do you some good.
I can't rest. Mr. Edgar is still in there. He taught my sister how to make perfume. He's a good man. I can't just abandon him to die by Kyria's hand.
Oz, you need to calm down and listen to me. Edgar is the one we're after. He and Kyria are the same person.
But how is that possible? I thought you said Kyria was in his 30s. Mr. Edgar is 70-something.
70-something.
Changing your appearance to look decades older. That doesn't seem possible.
It can be possible.
That's precisely why he had to resort to extraordinary measures to age himself.
Just made a rap. Yo, it's Shiver in the house. Got my team on lock, grinding daily quests. Climbing that rock, saving all my Paimos. Wallet on freeze. Praying for a 5-star Archon, please. That's right. Want the second version? Yeah, give me the second version. A delusion?
Kyria used a delusion to bring back the Auguste flower, corroding his body in the process, just like his older sister.
No. He couldn't have. Mr. Edgar has been in Port Ormos for years. If someone started impersonating him all of a sudden, we would have noticed.
And what if the impersonation started before he ever set foot in Sumeru? I've yet to confirm it, but I suspect Kyria killed the real Edgar in Fontaine not long after his release from prison.
Ooh.
While Edgar was incarcerated, Kyria started making preparations to replace him, including forcefully aging his body, studying perfumery, and planning the real Edgar's demise. The new Edgar then decided to relocate to Sumeru, seemingly out of an innocuous desire to let go of the past. He even left perfume making in favor of mentoring students. But these decisions were all for a specific purpose: the need to distance himself from anyone who might see through the facade. And Sumeru fit the bill to a T, with no one around to question his identity. All he had to do was grow a beard, don a pair of glasses, make a few minor alterations to his appearance, and everyone would believe he was exactly who he claimed: Edgar, a perfumer from Fontaine. As the years went by, he removed his disguise little by little and continued to refine his skills. It would have been a gradual process, one that ensured no one around him would notice anything unusual.
That explains why Sylvain said he barely recognized Edgar back at the hotel. He aged himself decades beyond his years just so he could accomplish his revenge. Is that even worth it?
I need to find Mr. Edgar. He's not that kind of person. He can't be.
What you really need is to get out of here and rest.
No, I can keep going.
Wait! This environment is likely being influenced by the delusion. Any discomfort, no matter how slight, should not be treated lightly. I know how to relieve your symptoms, Mr. Ooze. Please come with me and rest. I'm sure Kyria... No, Edgar wouldn't want any more innocent people implicated in all this.
Kale's right. The Traveler and I will take things from here. From our brief exposure to a goose, it would seem the substance has little effect on us. This leads me to believe those blessed with a vision or capable of wielding elemental power are more resistant to the effects of abnormal elemental energy. In other words, this environment doesn't pose as much of a risk to us. Actually,
what Emilie just said is that she's OP character.
This stronghold likely has multiple points of entry. If the target were to escape from a different point of entry,
just say, yeah,
that might allow
doesn't
him
affect
to evade
me.
capture. I
am the new main character.
But we need people to survey the perimeter.
Thanks. Hear that? We're heading out. There's work to be done. Ooze, head back to Port Ormos and start gathering reinforcements.
Got it.
Traveler, Emilie, Paimon, please be careful. For someone whose only purpose in life is revenge, there's no telling what they'll do when there's no reason to move forward.
Don't worry. This isn't the end. Not for us or for Kyria. We're not going to let a goose kill anyone else. It's time for the mythos to fade into obscurity.
Alright. Wait, can we use Emilie? Okay. I actually have no clue what she does. Okay, she's a spear user. What is this? Does that explode after some time?
Illusion shattered.
Okay, there's like no element reaction on it.
Reconstitute.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the skill is. It does some explosion, so it does like AoE damage. And then after that, it's like just standing there.
Monsters? Perhaps they were attracted here by the increased level of elemental energy.
Okay, are they attacking this? Oh, wait, it keeps shooting. Yeah, that's nice. I do like that. Wait, is this like staying there for infinity time? No shot. Wait, how long does it last? Okay, there it is.
Extract!
There is no escape.
Yo, Shadow Blitz. Hit that banner like a storm in the night. But the stars ain't loyal. Ain't treating me like me right. Pulled hard, felt the thrill, then came to the blow. Congratulations! Nah, bro, it's ka-ching dot. So you're just staring me that I lost a
They
pull, huh?
must also have been created with the power of a delusion.
How are you doing, Shadow
It
Blitz?
seems to be avoiding us, and there's no other way forward. Perhaps we could try luring it to the edge of the cliff.
Okay. Wait, what do we need to do? Bro, I didn't even like... Wait, oh, this one. Can we pick this up? No, wait. Ah, okay, okay, yeah, I don't know why I didn't move. Come on, move on. Move on. Where are you going? Ah, it makes just like a bridge. Very nice. I cannot be here for real, so I just came here for a quick visit. Yo, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Bye, yo, bye, Shadow Blitz.
Whoa, look at all the August flowers!
Oh, these are August flowers?
There are so many of them. I can't believe a single person did
I
all
don't think
this.
we have seen these
Must have
flowers
taken
yet.
a lot of time.
I fear that statement is truer than you know.
Bro is
Paimon.
happy?
Using a delusion comes at
Yeah,
a cost.
I'm happy.
Not just time, but the time you have left.
It makes
to
me
live.
happy just to come here, say hello, and then if you don't have time, move on. It's simple. Like, there's like no reason to get mad or something that, you know, we all have personal life, you know? We all need to do something.
Perhaps hatred
And I know Shadow Blitz come here, say hello.
His obsession
He
for
said that
ghosts.
he cannot stay here because he need to do something. That makes me happy. What do you mean?
Not long ago, he told me he didn't want all the flowers transported to Sumeru to wither away in a foreign land. But Kyria betrayed Snezhnaya, abandoned Fontaine, and lived his entire life in Sumeru under the guise of someone else. For someone with nowhere to call home. Perhaps dying among a bed of August flowers just like his sister is the best homecoming he could ask for.
Okay. So let's move on. Anything here? Are these flowers also August? I mean, they look kind of same. They do look kind of same. Okay, we need to go there. Oh, what's here? Oh, cabbage and a carrot. Oh, there's a chest here. Yo, definitely, yo, don't forget to pick this chest up. It's kind of hard to see it. I'll definitely just use the vision. Any chest here? Nope. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, that's going to be it. And, okay. I'm just gonna pick out of these. I like to kind of like interact with everything that this domain gives you because it's like, it's only one time domain. It's not like we can come back here.
Neutralize!
Solidify!
Shine down!
Okay, we got more of them. Oh yeah, let me try the burst one. What does the burst do?
Fresh and floral!
Okay.
Reconstitute!
Not sure if he does have got anything else like other perks when you use that.
Grow, grow!
But yeah, she's literally like a dangerous DPS character. I don't like how many people are actually using Emilie, because I feel like I probably would like to use her.
A plant that destroys seeds. Huh. Quite the ecological marvel. Let's
Damn,
head
look at
back to the
this.
place where the seeds first appeared.
Damn, we just deleted that seed. I actually like how this looks. It looks kind of like... kind of elegant. I do like it. So this one can make one more. Okay. Probably he can make as many babies. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is kind of like a baby. What now? I think we need to break it, right? No?
Take it easy.
Don't tell me I need a pyro character. But let me see what's gonna happen here now. What now? Okay, he's... Oh, wait. I think we need to... it's kinda need to kinda control it. Is that how it works? Okay. Yeah, it's kinda complicated. There it is. Let's pick this chest up.
The scent of flowers is getting stronger. We're almost at the end.
Alright, so this is definitely the ending. Something will be happening here. Okay. Is he dying?
The scent of flowers is getting stronger. We're almost at the end.
Oh, he's hearing us.
Catch up that fast? No. My strength is just waning.
Ooh, he's using the Snezhnaya. Snezhnaya vision.
Matter. This is far enough.
Okay, he drank that. Okay.
This is a garden of August flowers. But it's not mine. It's the one that was set on fire all those years ago in Fontaine. Yelena?
Okay.
Yelena!
That's the sister.
You tried to hide it from me, but I always understood. The reason why you continued to use the delusion, the reason why you set your garden on fire, it was all because of me. I shouldn't have listened to you that day. I shouldn't have taken the Mora and ran. But by the time I realized something wasn't right, there was nothing left. The flowers were gone. And so were you. I know I'm almost 20 years too late. I should have come looking for you earlier. I should have died with you that day.
Oh, wait, is he dreaming?
Yelena? Yelena! No! Don't leave me!
No, that
Please.
did happen.
Yelena!
But yeah, I guess he was like dreaming that, but that dream was also like real dream that happened in the past.
No, that's not possible. I saw her. Helena, we were together.
That was an illusion, likely brought about by the residual toxin in your body coupled with the pollen in the air, neither of which are fatal.
No, the amount of August I drank, it should have been enough.
That was a fake?
A fake? But...
We started making the preparations last night with one goal in mind.
Damn!
To create a perfect accord. The accord is the basis of perfume making. The product
Oh,
in
let's
its
see
most
this.
primitive form. Ambergris mixed with cedar wood, rounded out with a base note of agar wood.
This is...
We have a kit version of Emilie. So cute.
Exactly. We're unable to extract essential oils from leather, but by combining other raw materials, we can recreate its essence. That is the purpose of an accord.
Does that mean you can recreate any scent in the whole world?
I'm afraid not. Certain fragrances in this world are simply one of a kind. That quality is what draws people in and fuels their obsessions.
If I wear a goose to the ball, I'll also be one of
Wait, if I wear Agus to the balls? What the hell?
It doesn't matter how much it costs. I have to buy something better.
This fragrance will be one of a kind, no more. Myths can be deconstructed, miracles can be recreated. All it takes is skill, experience, limitless exploration, and a little patience. The only thing left is determining where the real Auguste is hidden. Pretending to be attacked means he's not free to move around. Auguste must be hidden within reach.
Paimon took a peek through the window earlier and his house was packed with flowers.
The curator commissioned a flower pot from Kasharawar.
That is really cute.
Heat and moisture.
I really like this.
Perfumes are as beautiful as flowers, and equally as delicate. When stored, you must take
Bro, that
care to
reminds me
control
like
the temperature
from the
and keep
church
them away
when they
from direct
open the
sunlight.
cascade. Like the, yeah. And they brings, you know, the stuff out of it.
I got it.
That's kind of like similar to in my church area.
Did you hear? Someone was attacked again last night.
So, Sylvain is dead. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
Yes, Master.
Yes, master.
You switched the bottles of Auguste.
Wait.
And then lied to
The
me.
yes,
about
master,
Sylvain's
it's
death.
like...
Convincing you that your revenge
Dude.
had been completed was the easiest way to get you to let down your guard.
It's like...
Impossible.
Oh.
Even if you found a way to switch out the bottles, there's no way you could have made an accord.
You have completed... Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
It was so easy to replicate. Yelena wouldn't have.
It
Let me
was
just
a
finish
combination
this.
of rainbow roses, glaze lilies, and Cecilias. Those ingredients would have conflicted with each other if you tried to combine them in the past. But recently, we found a way for them to work together.
Rainbow roses, glaze lilies, and Cecilias.
Auguste was created over 10 years ago. All this time, people never stopped analyzing it, never stopped trying to recreate it. Perfumery techniques are advancing day by day. We've found better ways to extract essential oils, separate oils and fats. We even discovered new ways to combine fragrances together. The mythos surrounding Auguste may have been untouchable almost 20 years ago, but now it's time for it to become a thing of the past.
The past.
You've been working as a perfumer for all these years. You should have always known that it is possible to make an accord, even if only in theory. But the meaning you assigned to Auguste became so inflated, you allowed yourself to get lost in it. Just like the perfume mania that captivated the public all those years ago. You believed in its divinity and grandeur. You believed it was entirely one of a kind.
And in the process, you forgot that it was bottle of perfume, nothing more.
Your obsession with Auguste is also what allowed us to predict how you intended your plan to end, and to make preparations in advance.
That's why we make it. The fake.
We just didn't expect it
The
to
fake
happen
perfume.
so fast.
Or that you will activate the delusion.
Well, you hit the nail on the head now, didn't you? So, Sylvain isn't dead.
Wait, so he's not dead?
Since you've been preparing
They've been
your
like just
cord
like
since last
faking
night,
it, everything.
I assume you've also figured out my
Also took
method.
3 days, right, to prepare
That
it.
means the news of Sylvain's death. The crowd gathered outside the hotel this morning. It was all an act you put on with the sheriff.
Yes. If we hadn't, you might have resorted to the
Also, what
delusion
about
out of
that
desperation,
dark
or
shadow
continued to use your spirit
that was running
Borneo and
away?
the goose combination to wreak
What was
havoc.
that?
Who knows? Maybe I would have just.
Because I thought he gonna look
offed myself then and
different.
there.
I know if you had things your way,
Only
you would
because he
carry the
looks
truth
old.
of
It's like,
Edgar's
oh my
demise
god, so
and the
scary.
secrets of this garden to the grave, but I'm sorry,
That
Master.
will make no
I don't want to
sense.
see any more death. Sylvain only inhaled a small amount of poison. He's being detained as we speak. All the crimes he concealed back then will be exposed in a court of law for everyone to see, and all his secrets will be revealed. The same goes for you as well.
What if there's like a
Is that
fragment
so?
that kind of makes other characters kind of like
I
delusional?
suppose I'll be spending the rest of my days in a prison cell then.
Whoa, he accepted that kind of fast.
I don't feel the need to justify my actions, nor do I intend to repent for them. I did what I set out to do. I may have lost in the end, but it was my choice every step of the way. And if I could do it all over again... But there's no going back, is there?
Careful, everyone. This environment is dangerous. I'll lead the way.
Stick close and hurry up. We can't let Edgar die.
Looks like I'm almost out of time. Although, I do have one final question.
And what's
Emilie.
that?
Of course, Master.
The combination you used to make your accord. How did you figure it out?
The scent of a goose is complex and varied, yet the main ingredient consists of a single variety of flower. So, as I was analyzing the sample yesterday, I got to thinking, what if the scent of the Auguste flower was already imbued with that complexity during its cultivation?
You're saying Yelena designed Auguste to have the scent of multiple flowers.
Rainbow roses, glaze lilies, Cecilias. The perfumers of the past knew that if you combine their essential oils directly, they would just cancel each other out. It was a conundrum they couldn't
Ah,
solve.
yes. I know
But
everything.
If you cultivate a new flower species that
The
intrinsically
power of
carries
figuring out is the
unique
most
features
powerful
of those
power.
three scents, you can bypass that issue entirely. It goes without saying that for that time, this idea was a stroke of genius.
Rainbow roses, glaze lilies, and Cecilias. Those really do seem like flowers you would choose, Yelena.
Not long after that, the eremites rush over. Kiria accepts his fate without saying a word. Well, well, well. That was definitely interesting. I definitely didn't thought that we're gonna do any detective work. Definitely didn't expect that. Comes to the end, a few weeks later, we're back to Fontaine. Let's go on top of it. Keep your appointment on the second floor on the hotel.
Did you know?
Wait, we got appointment?
Releasing a new perfume.
Oh!
Right. I heard about that. I think it's called Yelena.
Okay. I mean, Yelena pretty much kinda created that.
Perfume you're releasing.
I was hoping to release it without
It's
such
kinda
a
like
fuss, but
the memory
news
for her.
spread way faster than I expected. I just hope it won't become the source of some new myth, especially after all the work we did to demystify Auguste.
About the perfume, this perfume. Did you use the accord from back in Sumeru?
I did, although I made a few modifications to the formula to make the scent more pleasant and
You know what?
long-lasting.
Emilie is so smart.
I actually brought a few samples with me today.
She's gonna
I
be
hope that
so
you'll
rich.
like it. Also,
Bro,
I was hoping you could try out the
She
fragrance
is
before I
gonna be
officially
so
release it
rich.
and tell me your thoughts.
Of course! A good sense of taste and sense of smell go hand in hand, you know? Just leave it to Pime. Oh, it it smells great.
I'm not sure that's the kind of feedback she had in mind.
It's all right. All feedback is worth considering.
It smells spicy. A little bit salty.
Besides, when it comes to perfume,
I've smelled that
commenting
beautiful
on whether
flower.
it smells
It's
good
gonna be
is
like
the
that
most straightforward assessment you can ask for.
Cecilia
It
flower.
doesn't always have to
Yes.
be a deeper meaning.
I know what I'm talking about. I am the expert of flowers. That's right. Speaking of deeper meanings, Kiria's final question.
Right. Do those flowers have some special meaning? Hearing their names seemed to have an effect on
Probably
you.
it's like their favorite flowers, right?
If I had to guess, I'd say it probably has something to do with the language of flowers.
The language
Are
of
these like
flowers?
French flowers?
Oh, we've heard of that before. Paimon remembers hearing something like, the Cecilia
It
represents
smells
the
like
true
you.
feelings of
That's
the
right.
prodigal son?
What each flower is said to represent varies by
It
person
smells
and includes
like
different
you.
moments in history. The same is true for the flowers that make up the scent of Auguste. After returning to Fontaine, I did some research, and it turns out the meanings of those 3 flowers can be reassembled to form a single phrase. Forget the past and keep on living. Perhaps that's the legacy Yelena always
I
intended.
mean, Emily's really
Not
hot.
the nobility and grandeur most people
She's
associate
smoking
with Auguste.
hot. Or maybe that's what she hoped for her brother.
Do you think Kiria knew about that?
I paid him a visit before his trial and explained
It was
what I
very
found,
dark,
but
18 plus
he
joke,
didn't
by
seem
the
to
way.
care.
Nah, it's not a joke.
Who knows?
It's real.
Maybe she didn't mean anything by
Don't
it
lie,
at all.
Zynox, it's
that
real.
was his response. Yelena is gone. We'll never know what she was thinking. We can
To be
look for
honest,
meaning
Genshin
all we
people
want,
say that,
it'll
but they're
never
like,
be
okay, you know
anything but
what?
conjecture.
We cannot say
Even
that.
if that is what she was trying to
Too
say,
many
I
kids
would
are
never
playing
be
this
able to
game.
forget her. Avenging her death? That was the meaning I chose for my life.
We need to keep taking their parents'
Kiria
money.
cultivated his revenge on the
Otherwise,
flower.
we're not gonna go
He was
anywhere.
committed to making it bloom, even if in the end it didn't bear the fruit he was hoping for.
Kiria?
In any case, he did want me to pass along his thanks. Thank you for saving my life.
Oh.
For giving me the chance to learn that Auguste could have carried a very different meaning. Love and hatred are a privilege of the living. When someone dies, their thoughts, feelings, and intentions die with them. In that sense, what Auguste truly represents in the language of flowers will forever remain a mystery. But even if it's only a conjecture, I would like to believe my own interpretation. The meaning we give to flowers, the symbolism we assign to our perfumes, they're constantly twisted and exploited in our imperfect world. And yet, at the very outset, they're born from the simplest and most beautiful desires.
You know
we
what's
hold
kinda
in our
crazy? Maybe every Fontaine character smells now Emilie perfume, huh? There it is. Yelena. Okay, wait, is this the gadget or like... Okay. Wait, let's see this. So we got something. Yeah, we got a gadget. What can I do with that? Bruh. What? Why did every NPC just comment something? This girl is annoyed by this perfume. There's some complaining. Okay, I feel like this perfume is like ruining everyone. Anyway, oh my god. Well, we have learned something about Emilie. Yeah, dude, that was a good quest. I definitely didn't expect that I'm gonna do like some detective work. Technically, Emilie did detective work. Let's be real. Emilie did already everything. It's like she already knew. She does give me like something like Yae Miko vibe. You know, it's kind of like the girl that is like knowledgeable and like already know what it will happening. You know, that's like what she is. Especially like in the perfume compartment. She knows what everything smells like, what flowers there are, just like everything. Imagine you're a creator partner with Genshin and Genshin send you a box with some mechanism and that perfume and some customized things. I mean, yo, didn't they do some collabs with some like perfume stuffs? I feel like I have saw something they did some with perfuming collabs. I'm pretty sure. I know they did for like phones, right? They did with the mobiles. They did with like McDonald's. I think also with KFC. And I think there was like also company with perfumes, to be honest. Bye, man. Beautiful story quest, huh? That was really good. Wrap the wrap. I will definitely wrap the wrap.
Add Ash.
Let me just claim these.
Thank you for
Okay, so yeah, that was Emilie's story quest. I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, only Mavika left. Now tomorrow, you know what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow might be like a short stream, to be honest. Because tomorrow, what I'm just going to do tomorrow is the new event. We're gonna look everything about the event. Or like, yeah, the new end game content. And of course, I'm talking about Stygian Onslaught. It's coming literally 11 AM. So probably I'm gonna start streaming 10:30. I will start streaming earlier. Like 30 minutes before it. We're gonna do the Genshin Idol. And then we're gonna wait for this. We're going to wait this and see what's gonna happen. Really excited. I wonder like where we can do this. But tomorrow, make sure to come to live stream. Together we're gonna do this. You're gonna see me suffering. And yeah, that's gonna be fun, man. Suffering equals content, right? Anyway, okay, let's see what rap did Zynox send me. Lose that 50-50. Pain running deep, but dreams don't die. They just don't sleep. Still I rise. No rage, just skill. Cause Shiver don't fold. I got Iron Will. Daily grind, chest, and events on deck. Saving every primal like I broke that check. Pull again. Heart races like a biker. Boom! Gold flash. That's Mavika. Broom broom. I'm the best rapper. I am the best rapper. That's right. Yeah, I don't know how to rap. If you haven't figured this out, I'm not a rapper. And I will never be. Because that's not like my team. Okay, did Genshin Impact... okay, I'm gonna check this Genshin Impact reel. And... I wanna see what they did. Let me see. Did you send me? Let me see what Zynox has sent me. Okay. No, you didn't send me. Okay, let me open Genshin Impact. Or actually, let's go to their profile. Search. Genshin Impact. No, they didn't do nothing. Bro, challenge Eminem. What is this? Hoyo Fast. Coming soon. What is this one? Hoyo Fest 25. Oh, look at this. Okay. Oh, it's not in India. Boo! Boo, it's not in India. Boo! But it's gonna be in Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Thailand. Okay, so they're doing something. Wait, did they... Oh, wait. Ah, this one, right? Wait, is this the one? No, wait, that's not a trailer. Wait, okay, you sent it. Okay, let me see. Okay, no, I didn't see this. Okay, let me see what this is. Oh, okay, that's loud. That's really loud. Bro, did I already make trailer? But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the beast. Bro, I feel like he's gonna get released in 6.0. Bro, like, it's literally showing gameplay. You know what that means? It's coming soon, right? 6 hours ago, man, that's crazy. He's playable. I mean, he's gonna be playable. But when? I mean, this is giving me like, yeah, it's coming right now. Like, he will not come. Okay. Don't show on stream. Be careful. Well, let's see what this is. Kinich and Ayao's first time seeing Latina. That's a good one.
So cool. Check this out. Pretty cool, right?
Why are you watching this?
I'm always watching stuff like this.
You are weird.
Weird. Every guy wants one of these.
Well, how would you feel if I watch stuff like this?
Oh, I want all that meat in my mouth.
Oh!
Think you're funny, do you?
Guess I?
Sure I will.
Okay, I guess KSI is a wanderer. Oh, yeah. That's kinda good. I never saw that.
Look at him. Just look at him.
I mean, he made that video.
It's so well done.
Physical damage god he will be? Wait, really? Wait, huh? Oh, man. Yellen skin? That's right. Sexist young cosplay, beautiful in athletics. I mean, Yellis is also athletic, right? Jurassic World. But what does that say? Primus. Yeah, I don't know Chinese. Okay, cannot play the sound here. Well, let me see. Did she say something? Did you know that this song? Oh, I cannot do that because I cannot listen to it.
Most main in Genshin, and then
Wait, what did you say? What character?
the most main in Genshin, and then
Okay.
Natlan really make other mains outdated. I recently conducted a survey on who was the most main character in 2025, and this can clearly give you an idea
Wait, she did? Okay, that's not how it works.
on the state of the meta. So here's the top 10. Number 10, Nahida. Number 9, Hutao. It looks like she's the only survivor of the OG Big 3. Number 8, Navia. Number 7, Raiden. Number 6, Kinich. Pretty crazy considering that not that many players pulled for his best support Emilie. Number 5, Risley. A well-deserved spot for a character that took so long to rerun.
Damn, people like Risley a lot.
Mawika, the second and last Natlan character in this top. Number 3, Farina.
Where's
Not gonna lie,
Bennett?
I am terrified of people that play her as a DPS. Number 2, Nevelit. It is still very hard to find a character that has such a high damage
Wait, Neverlet is harder than Furina?
potential and team
Okay,
versatility.
from the-
And number 1,
the one she
Arlecchino.
asked.
But that doesn't surprise
Oh,
me
wait,
at all.
Aris
Overall,
number
most
1?
that character come last with no character from there that made it to the top. Inazuma, Liu.
Okay, Bennett is number 1, sorry. I mean, the abyssal stats is saying that Bennett is number 1, sorry. That's how it is. Bro, watching a reel who is reacting to a reels, and I'm watching a guy reacting to a reels in which guy was reacting to the reels. Well, that's how it works, man. What the hell did you send me, Zynox?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share?
Neverly-chan! Nani Daski? She told main, not all. Nah, yeah, the main one. Yeah, I know. But then Bennett should be the main one.
Water comes.
I mean, let's be real. Bennett is like someone that we don't say it's a main character, but it's like... If she said the most side-used character, the Bennett is winning everything.
In many flavors to the discerning palate.
Winty-chan!
I like to drink, and I like to win.
That's right. Let's go, Venti. They all like to drink, man. And that's why they're the best character in the game.
Spring, summer, autumn, and winter
Okay.
have passed.
Wait, what is this? The heart knows its home. Oh, that's game. Wait. Yeah, this is. I really like the warm tone that it got. Wait, Twilight ever gotten a reference? Yeah, I'm not sure if this is copyright music. Yeah, this is like the Leo event that happens, right? She always kind of like the badass. Okay. Yeah, what the... Wait, oh yeah, that's in Leo. Okay, yeah, I see now. Wait, what is this horse? What the hell is this? Oh, okay, I know what this is. It looks so fair. It looks like it was like... Man, I don't like remember this. Did actually Genshin Impact kind of release this? Okay, I do remember this scene. For a second, I thought like we were watching an anime. Bro, it looks like... Bro, this would be kind of awesome anime to watch.
Sorry, which
Top 5 iconic moments in Genshin
nation
Impact.
are you a princess of? I hail from a distant and long-lost land known as the Imanachai. In my what?
Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent...
Oh my god, is she like that perfume? Yeah, she's also perfume girl, right? She's the most horny one. She's the most horny NPC in the game.
Rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
I remember that.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
What? I don't remember. Wait, bro, that's funny. The Hidden Wanderer.
Come!
Because I'm
Oh man.
like you. We would never do anything so shameful that we would need to wear masks while doing it. Really? I'm sorry.
This was a good one. I like that. Oh man, I love this. Warden is the first India anime. Huh? Warden is the first India anime? Okay, is this some leaks? No, that's not. Okay. Warden anime trailer. Genshin Impact fan art. Okay, the music cannot play. Wait, this is Genshin Impact fan art? Wait, this is a fan made this? And this is the anime trailer? Is that what I'm understanding it correctly? No, wait, huh? Like, if this is actually a fan art, holy shit, that is so good. No, that I don't know. Where is this come from? Because I never saw this before. Warden is the first Indian anime. Interesting. Okay, Furina. Just make a... Yeah, that was cute. Yeah, I will not listen to the music. And yeah, that's it. Okay. Dude, Zion, if you can find more of these moments in Genshin Impact or something similar, like there's just these funny moments, I would love to have them. Like this is actually hilarious. I do like them. It's so good. Let me just go to Hoya Lab pretty fast. That's Indian anime? Damn! That's good. That is really good. Okay, is in Hoya Lab anything? No, there's nothing. Official, yeah, this is the last post descended. But yeah, yo, guys, tomorrow, Stygian Onslaught, be ready. We're gonna live stream this. And yeah, I'm gonna have fun, man. I know that you guys, like in Asia, you're gonna have 8 hours, or no, actually 7 hours before us. But be sure, I'm excited. And I'm ready. Not really, but I'm definitely ready to get new end game content. Anyway, guys, thank everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, I wish you everyone a beautiful day. Take care, guys, and see you next time, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.